And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcomes and greetings and warmest of salutations to all of you fine folk who have been waiting very patiently for the tier list stream. It is happening right now. Good evening, I should say. Starting a little bit later than normal, but that's a-okay, because all of the fine fellas out there who want to see these tier lists are going to be here to see them. I'm joined by Adriana tonight, and we've decided to make some tier lists on the stream. And I am going to have all of the good opinions, and she might have some that are okay, but I will need to correct her a whole bunch of times. And it should be just a good old time. A good old classic Adriana and I bickering at each other for hours on end. Over shit that doesn't matter, like best hats tier list, Among Us tier list. Which hat's really the best one? We already know the answer is the little snake bandana, but we'll figure it out. We have all sorts of tier lists that we've picked out today. We have that one, we have some, these are Among Us tasks. That's a great one. Some Among Us ones, have to have those. Cat is not fat, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, 17-month streak. S-tier streamer, that is me, thank you. S-tier viewer, Cat is not fat. We have the emoticon tier list. We have, you know, of course, the frog emoji tier list, Mario Kart 8 deluxe items, SpongeBob characters. You gotta have that. School supplies, just a big, wide range of all sorts of topics. Computers, Windows XP backgrounds, those are important. Frog082, thank you for the prime. Wow, 2 years very soon, this is true. How and what are we tier listing? All sorts of stuff. You will see. It's going to be great. I'm going to take this time to tweet out that I am currently live. This is also Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon HQ complete soundtrack plus extra tracks that will be playing in the background for at least the next hour and 54 minutes. So enjoy the musical stylings of Stuart Copeland, one of the greatest composers of our time. Of all time, frankly. He made the Spyro songs, and they're really good. I followed the Twitter, what is this website you speak of, Mr. the Guide? Well, this is twitch.tv/WeeGeeTheGod, so that's important. Komida77, thank you so much for the prime, saying, can we start with the frog tier list? We'll see where we start, I don't know. ASDF251, thank you for the tier 1. Are you ranking Ace Attorney ships in honor of the fabled Neo Starfire? You know, we considered it, but I think we might have to save that one for next time. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see how long we're gonna go. PK Fire 26, thank you very much for the prime. Thank you. 18 months, that's a long time. Among Us Colors tier list. We may or may not do that one. It seems a little bit too basic compared to the hats one. That one's exciting. Kebby _ oh, thank you very much for all of the subs and tier 1s and primes and whatnot. Thank you all. I'm sorry that the shouting is so quiet. Hi Cade, you and Adriana are lovely, thank you, and I hope you both have fun doing tier lists. That's the goal. I think we will. Thank you, Kebby. Jan Johns, thank you for the tier 1, 21 months. Good evening, Mr. the God. How was Pokemon? It was fun. I liked playing Pokemon. I actually haven't played any of it today, but that's okay. I might end the stream, and you know what? I'll probably, like, put on a movie or something and watch Pokemon. No, put on a movie and play Pokemon. That's what I meant to say. Banger stream incoming. Oh, but my friend, they're all banger streams. Don't you know by this point? I should also post on my silly little Discord server that I am live playing this game. It's not a game. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But you get the point. Alrighty. Oh, I am really feeling the pain of only having 2 monitors currently available to me at this point in time. I sure wish I had more, but I don't. So, we're making do. It's all about making do. Okay. I am squad streaming with Adriana, so if you would like to see her POV, her perspective, then you know where to go. WeeGeeTheGod.com is the URL to view that content that you all crave and should also be looking at too. You should be watching both of us all the time. regardless of this stream or any context. Just keep your eyes out for us constantly. Just Connor, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, 5 months. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. And to really get things kicked off, I will take exactly 1 shot of rich and rare Canadian whiskey. Yeah. Threw you for a loop. You thought I was going to say some type of vodka. No, no, no. This is different. Why does this list have duplicates? I'm just now realizing that's a duplicate. That's a duplicate. These are duplicates. Duplicates. Duplicate. What kind of shoddy, half-baked tier list is this? Ah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hang on. All right. It's time for me to unmute myself and talk about what hats are really the best ones. Let's find out together. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I will go ahead and open her chat as well, which is something I probably should have thought of doing before I clicked the go live button. Hang on. Allow me to twitch.tv/Adriana Figueroa. It would be faster for me to just type WEEGEETHEGOD.com, since I'm so much more used to typing Ouija the God. But that's okay. That's totally fine. And I can pop out this chat by doing this, and yep, all my buttons are working properly. That's just great. Okay. It's looking great. And now it's time to unmute myself.
Congratulations.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
I'm thanking my wonderful raiders.
Oh, the raiders! Hi, raiders! It's tier list time.
Oh, you won Mario Party.
Oh, we love that.
Jiltron, thank you for the 18 months. Yes, we are making we are doing tier lists. Our first one that we're gonna do is Among Us hats.
A great one to start off with. We have all sorts of categories ranging from all various topics, but Among Us hats just seems like the natural starting point. So here we are.
This is the one.
And I've realized, by the way, that this tier list is of questionable quality, because I'm seeing a lot of dupes on this tier list.
There's a lot of dupes, and it's okay, we'll manage.
I guess so. It's going to be really complicated, but I hope we can figure it all out.
Well, I was also telling my chat, last time I streamed, I told them I was going to the East Coast for Thanksgiving, but I ended up not flying because my sinuses... Like, I woke up the next day and I was just like, it's still too painful, and I was like really scared of flying with sinus infection. So,
it's sad. Yeah, sinus infections are brutal.
It was. I was bummed out about it, but
especially 30,000 feet in the air. It's not pleasant.
Yeah, it's not. So,
well, alrighty.
I'm still here, but it means that I can stream today, so that's good. But also, if I sound super stuffed up, that is why.
But it's gonna be great, so don't you worry about that.
Yeah, woo! Okay.
We all sound great. We all have great opinions. It's all gonna work out perfectly. Some of us might have better opinions than others, but...
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I told them.
We'll just let the people decide who's correct and who's incorrect.
Okay.
The people will know. So where are we starting off with? Which is the first hat? The military hat?
Sure.
Okay, oh, I'm looking at yours currently. Yeah, you've rearranged some stuff.
Well, I was just kind of dragging stuff around.
Oh, that's
smart. Yeah, we can start with the military hat.
I didn't do that. Why is this? Okay. Military hat. This is one I feel very about.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's fine.
I feel like it could be a look. I feel like it could be somebody's thing, you know? I'll put it in B.
It's specific. I think I'm giving it C for now.
Charlemagne, thank you so much for the 32 months saying... I believe Adriana has S tier opinions. Thank you so much.
Sometimes.
Thank you very much.
Paper hat is next.
Paper hat
I love the paper hat.
I like it. I'll give it an A.
I think I'll put it top of B, but it's subject to change. Because I do like it a lot. The birthday hat, though. This one has a lot of versatility.
It does. I put that one in A.
I like it when it's someone's birthday in Among Us and you can all celebrate in the game.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. It's wholesome. It goes with every
matches a lot
color.
of colors.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's how I also feel about the little paper hat. It's versatile.
That's true. You know what? The paper hat should probably be an A tier. It's a good hat. I'll put it above the party hat even. The cop hat is the next one.
I'm putting this one in D for Smith.
You know what? Smith, I stand with you. Smith would never forgive me.
That's on, that's on gang. That's on
the gang right there. Boarding Autumn 2, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you. This is the kind of content I sub for. It's the kind of content everyone listening to this should sub for. It's high quality stuff.
I agree. But the little helmet.
The spaceman helmet. It is a little bit weird.
It's kind of weird because like, shouldn't it go over like, your face?
But your face is too big. I'm gonna give it like low C, I think.
Yeah, I gave it a C.
I don't really vibe with it. That's okay, but.
VHS for Life says, imagine giving Cade money. Couldn't be me. I agree.
Huh? Yeah, that'd be crazy. Side note, thank you, Grant Ego, for the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you. Thank you. To I do not know, sorry. That's a good username. The backwards hat.
I like this. This one reminds me of Aaron. So I kind of want to put it in A.
I think I'm giving it low C tier. I don't vibe with it. I'm sorry. It's too basic. It's just a baseball cap, but it's backwards.
It is pretty basic, I guess. I'm putting it in B tier.
Okay, that's fair.
I think I think so. I guess I feel like I'm too swayed by my association.
Well, that's a very fair way to judge things is based off of your personal attachment to them. For example, the little Outback hat that Ross always wear, I will give that an S. I'll put that one straight in S tier. Partly due to Ross, partly because it's just wonderful. The way I've always viewed this hat is like, around the rim of the hat, they're like bullets, and it's not just some like leather frill, which is badass. So I support that, and I think it's cool.
Hang on, I'm scrolling down a little bit just to see like.
And thank you VHS for Life 97 for giving 100 bits and saying couldn't be me.
Yeah, Grant. Thank you all for the gifty.
Any gifties in the chat?
I'm putting the Outback hat in A just because.
An A.
I kind of scrolled down.
I'm adding Ross to the call. It's over.
No, it's because I scrolled down and I was like, well, hang on. There's a lot. Like it's relative to everything else. Okay.
That is true. I still like it a lot though. Little alien guy who sits atop your head. I love him.
I put him in B.
I'm giving him top of A.
I'm giving him top of B.
I like to think he like mind controls you, and that's pretty funny.
Actually, no, he's pretty good.
Like
I'll put him in A.
Yeah, he is good. He is good. We got the captain's hat. The white and gold one. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna put this one below the little alien in A tier. I think it's fantastic.
I am putting
it lets people know you're in charge. Reminds me of Mr. Failboat. And I love that.
Yeah. I'm putting it at the top of A. It's very stylish. It's like, it's Failboat. It's K-pop girls generation classic.
If my friends wear the hat, and when I think of them playing Among Us, I think of that hat, it's definitely going to add points, by the way.
Yeah,
I am extremely biased, so let's just get that nice and clear right now.
Okay, the double top hat. It's not made too much sense for me. I would simply wear the top hat. I get that it's wacky.
Yeah, but, I'm giving it like top of C tier. It's overkill. There's too much of a good thing here.
Yeah.
It's just unnecessary. We don't need all that.
Pot. I love the little flower pot.
Little flower pot's pretty great. I'll give it like middle of A. I'm a big fan. Thank you, Popstar Xena551 for the tier 1 saying 20 months, 8 month streak. That's a lot, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not very good at numbers, but it seems like a lot to me. Thank you.
That is a lot.
What do we got next? Goggles.
Goggles are good.
The little
They're pretty
anime
good.
goggles. I like them. I think this is gonna be my first B tier placement.
Yeah, this top of B tier for me.
Cause it doesn't blow me away, but I respect
Yeah.
it. It's episode 1 Naruto. You know, I can't go wrong with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's fine by me. Oh god, why is this so Who made this tier list and then uploaded these PNGs multiple times? Why have you done this?
That's why I rearranged them. I just put the dupes together so I wouldn't have to worry about it later.
I think next is just the standard top hat, right?
I think so, yeah. That's an A for me.
It's classic, it's stylish. It
I'm
needed to be in the
putting
game.
it-
You can't go wrong. I think I'm putting it
Yeah, it's
bottom of
mid of
A
A.
because I mean, I'm never blown away by the top hat. Like it's a staple. You got to have it. It's solid.
Yeah.
It's a very solid pick.
Yeah.
But it doesn't like wow me. Probably from overexposure.
Wait a second! Wait a second!
What?
I put this hat in A because we were talking about Ross.
Yeah.
But I'm putting it in B because I just realized it's not the one that Ross wears.
What?
He wears this one!
Wait, what?
Yeah! Yeah!
Am I getting Mandela? What are you? No, it's this one.
No, it's...
Oh wait, no, that's the one you're hovering. No, yeah,
This
you're
one
right.
is the
Wait,
one,
what is
yeah.
this hat?
I don't know
Oh
what
god,
this
I'm
is.
a bad friend.
That's what I'm saying!
I'm so sorry, Ross.
Dude, I
Oh,
felt
oh
like-
no.
I was like, it didn't feel right. I was like, I'm putting this in A because, like, for my friend Ross, but it feels wrong. Like, I feel like this definitely goes in B. But it's right, because when
Oh,
I look
no.
at this hat, I say that's an A tier. The feelings feel right with that one.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's definitely points
Yeah.
off. To save a little bit of face, I'm not knocking it down to B, but I'll move it down to A, because I still do like this hat. It's cool. It's a cowboy
the
hat.
reason- okay,
It's
what
a good
I'll go
cowboy
ahead and
hat.
tell you is, I put it in B because I don't like the uneven rim of it.
No, that's what makes it cool. It's like rugged, like it's
No,
seen
I don't
action.
like it. I like the
It's
more,
not fresh out of the box.
No, I like this nice little clean, neat Outback hat. I'll
Oh,
put
that
it
one's
there.
definitely S tier for me, because I know for a fact that's the one my friend Ross wears.
Yes.
I'm definitely not adding Ross to the call now, so
Yeah.
no need to worry about
No,
that.
go get him. Go
No,
get
no,
him.
no, no. He's a busy man. He's got other things to do right now. I'm sure he doesn't want to be bothered with something so pedestrian. That's completely okay. I understand. Let's talk about the
I like
Viking hat. Let's change the
Viking
subject.
hat, I like it. I like
love
it.
the
I'm
Viking
putting
hat.
it top of B.
I will give the Viking hat S tier. It's wonderful.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Vikings are
That's good.
cool. You know, I like them. It's got the horns. Did you know that Vikings actually, like, historically never wore horned helmets? So it's
I know.
actually a big lie, but it does look cool still, so I like it.
Yeah.
Makes me
Vikings
happy.
Are cool.
Vikings are cool. What's
Uh,
next?
The little hat.
The
you
the
know.
little hat. What? Oh, the
The
commie
little
hat.
Russian
This
hat.
one.
Yeah.
It's
good.
all right.
It's a good hat, but it's like, you know.
It has implications to it.
It has implications. I don't like the implications.
Right. I'll put it top of B tier because despite any political ties or associations, I've
a
always
good
thought
hat.
that these hats do look cool and are probably extremely comfy. So,
So what's this next one?
that's the same thing, but it's like a cap, so it's way less cool.
Oh, well, so then it's D tier because it's not even a cool hat.
Yeah, I kind of think it's lame. I think I'll put that, like, top of D tier.
What is this?
That's the eyebrows.
Oh, that's the eyebrows. Oh, that's
Wow,
S tier.
you call yourself an Among Us fan, and you can't even recognize those two little black dashes as eyebrows.
I'm actually wearing my Among Us hoodie. So yes, I do call myself an Among Us fan. To be
Well,
quite honest.
I'm not wearing my Among Us hoodie, partly because I don't own one, but I do know what the eyebrows look like when I see them, and I'm
Okay.
giving them top of B tier. They're not for me personally, but I definitely respect the people who do go for that and the look. It's good. It's good and I like it.
Yeah.
You put them in S.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, the reason I put them in S is because
You know what? I'll boost it up to bottom of A because I do really respect them.
I put them in S because they're fun to switch to when there's drama happening in a
Exactly.
manga.
They're versatile. Well, they're not really. They're very specific, actually. But I like them because that is a fun thing to do. They just look so surprised. They help you roleplay better. It really immerses you into the world and the conversations that you're having, which is nice. What are we thinking about the turban?
I like it because I like, it looks like a little snail shell.
It does look kind of like a little snail shell. I think I'm putting it bottom of B.
Yeah, it's top of B for me. Or maybe
all right.
mid B. It's mid B for me.
My problem with it is that if I went into Microsoft Paint and I took the bucket tool and then I chose the brown color,
then it would be even more
It wouldn't look
awesome.
like a, well, yeah, it'd be S tier.
I'll put
It would definitely be S tier. However, they didn't do that, so points off.
Okay. The little doctor thing. I like it.
Doctor thing. Ooh, I'm putting that top of A tier, I think.
Yeah, it's A tier.
That's on Doctor Business.
Yeah, it's like mid A tier for me.
It shows that you're smart. If you wear that, if you encounter someone wearing that in Among Us, you know that you're about to get marinated and outplayed and outdebated every single time.
Especially if they've got the lab coat.
Oh yeah, that combo is fierce. A horrifying combo.
Wow, the little 10-gallon hat.
You mean the 10-gallon hat? There ain't nothing little about it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I like it.
I gotta put it in A tier.
I'm putting it top of B. I'm putting it top of B.
I'll put it in A tier above the party hat, but below the flower.
Okay.
It commands a lot of authority and respect. It makes you so large and in charge.
This pilgrim hat, which I assume is just for Thanksgiving.
I kind of hate it. I think it's going bottom of B. It's stupid. It looks like it looks like just a top hat, the standard top hat with a microchip stapled onto it. It's dumb. For my opinion. I know, well, Thanksgiving just ended, so I'm allowed to say that. If this was before Thanksgiving or on Thanksgiving Day, obviously I couldn't do it, but
I'm putting it in C.
It all works out. Volusian, thank you for the tier 1. Among Us, sus equals MC squared. This is true. You're very smart about that.
That's so true. You should wear the doctor hat.
I do every day. I'm actually wearing it right now. I just don't have the face cam.
Not you, the person who subbed.
Oh, well, they are too. They told me.
Halo, I feel like is an S tier.
Halo's definitely S tier. I think it's top of S tier. I like it more than the Viking helmet.
Oh yeah. Oops, I didn't. It's above eyebrows for me.
I love it.
The little
eye
appendage thing.
Oh, he's so
I like him.
great.
He's good, and so I'm gonna put him top of B tier.
I think he's going to gatekeep S tier for me. He's bottom S tier, but I gotta like it more than the eyeball for anything else to pass that. So that's what we're going with.
Right now, the passage from B tier to A tier is kept by the little alien dudes.
That's fair. I just like the eyeball. Well, now that I think about it, I think the green little alien dude I like better than the pink eyeball dude, so I'll put him in S tier too. I like him a lot. He makes me happy. What is even this? Is this like a safari hat? Is that what you would call this?
Yeah, something like that.
I think it's, I don't know. I'm giving C. It's too bland for me personally.
Yeah, I'll give it.
It's a gardening hat. Okay.
A gardening hat. Yeah, it's
That's fair.
Yeah, it's in C tier for me.
I put it in bottom of C. I don't vibe. The white top hat, though, I like it more than the black top hat. It's got more flair. It's got more kick. In fact, I think I'll put it in A tier right above the black top hat.
Yeah, I think I like it very much also. I can't decide if I want to put it above or below paper hat. Mayhaps below.
Paper hat's pretty good. It's below paper hat for me. Oh, the toilet paper.
I like it!
It's
That's
great.
my friend
That's
Joan.
Joan. That's on Joan
That's
for
my friend
real.
Joan, and that's on S tier.
Yeah, I'll put it above the pink eye in S tier.
It's silly. Even if it's not Joan, it's silly. It's fun.
Well, yeah, just imagine walking around and a guy has a roll of toilet paper on his head.
That's so funny.
Is silly. Can you imagine?
So silly.
I would hold up my spork and raffle Mal right in his face. The plunger.
VHS for life. Thank you so much for the 100 bits.
Let's go.
Hang on, wait.
I don't know how to feel about the plunger.
It's just so little. Streamlabs is so little. I will make it bigger. Okay, there we go. The plunger, it's not very balanced for me.
I'm gonna put the plunger at the top of B for myself. I like it. It's funny. If we had the option to wear a bathroom hat, then I think toilet paper is definitely the way to go.
I agree with it. Yeah.
Henry Stickman.
Little Henry Stickman.
Dude, I've never played that game. I kind of hate it. I think I'm putting it in D tier.
You don't like him?
I think he, look, again, I've never played the game, so I can't comment, but the hat itself, I just think it looks silly.
Yeah,
and not in the silly way. I'm gonna put it.
He's somewhere in the middle for me.
I'm putting it below the cop
I'm
hat.
gonna put him in C.
He's too thin, is the problem.
Yeah, no,
He's
I
too
get
thin,
that.
and it's like hard to even see him. It just looks like a weird floating white orb above your head most of the time while it's running around.
No, you know what? I'm getting that because as I'm putting him on the tier list, it's hard to see his body, and so you've convinced me.
I think it's a D tier hat.
He's top of D tier.
Maybe if he had like a white outline over it or something like that. Just something to make the actual stick figure pop out a little bit more and not just blend into the background.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done. Inner Sloth, hire me. I'll be the hat guy. I know what I'm doing. Thank you, VHS for Life 97. It's a good series of games, Cade. You should play it. Maybe. We will see.
Coroni loves it.
Well, I can't dislike it then in that case. What do we think about the Link hat? Link's little cap.
That's Rickles. That's Rickles.
Is that Rickles?
I like it. Sometimes.
It's sometimes Rickles.
Sometimes Rickles. Let's put it in B.
It's pretty good. I like it. Can't go wrong.
I'm putting it in B.
It's the cap. I'll put it, I think bottom of A tier. Yeah, let's put it right there. Below the eyebrows.
It would be higher if it was like... Rickles all the time, but it's not.
Right.
What's next? I like the little...
the extra cap.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm putting it under the little monster eye in B.
I think I was also going to put it in B. It doesn't really speak to me. I think it goes bottom of B.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll put it right there.
Little snorkeling thing.
Oh,
okay.
That's a good one.
It's good.
It's real good. You're ready to dive under the water. You're ready.
I like it.
I'm gonna put
that in top of B or bottom of A. I can't decide.
I put it in A tier. Above the 10-gallon hat, below the flower.
It's pretty good. I put it bottom of A tier. Crown
S tier. Easy S tier. Is it the top of S tier? Yeah, I think so.
For me.
It's so good.
I can't see the crown without that royal blue.
I can't either. It's just impossible. I will say, however, I'm very happy with how my character turned out. the Ouija Among Us bean is iconic. However, in my profile picture, which I've had ever since like 2014, I do have a crown, and that's part of my branding. So I'm a little upset still that Jacob has robbed me of that, but I'm not very upset because I found my true calling at the same time. So it all worked out. And I really like Jacob, and it's still just a really good hat on its own, so that's top of S tier for me. I love it.
I like it.
What's this?
What is this
The
on there?
fedora?
Oh, that's the fedora one.
That's the fedora. I'm giving that bottom of C tier. Actually, you know
I put
what?
it top of C. I put it top of C because it's. Well,
I'll put
I
it
don't
bottom
know.
of B tier. Now that I think
Yeah,
about it, it's the
I'm
detective
thinking-
hat.
Well, I think it's just funny because you can go around going, my lady.
You can do that.
And it's
especially in
funny,
proximity chat.
So I'll put it in the middle of B. Actually.
That's good.
Well, no, I'm gonna put it under the cap. Yeah.
That's cap.
These
Let's see.
goggles. These are nice. These are good.
Do these go on your forehead? They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I think I like the goggles a little bit better, so I'll put them below the goggles in my B tier.
In A. I put them in A below the snorkeling mask thing.
That's fair. Those are good. Ooh, now we have the Ross hat, parentheses real.
Oh, I already put that.
You already
I
put
already
it.
placed it, yeah.
Oh, I see
skipped
that.
ahead.
Not even A or S tier.
No, I told you. I was like, well, I feel like I should put it in A, but...
Well, it has to be S tier. I do love it. It's very good. I don't love it more than the toilet paper, but I will put it in S.
See, for it to be S, it's gotta be one that I would wear. If I was deciding to be adventurous. What is this?
I actually have no idea. I don't know what
Yeah,
this is.
I don't know what this is, so I'm putting it in, it's kind of cool, but I just don't know what
like
it
it.
is.
I'll put it...
I'll put it in bottom of B. I would wear it, maybe. Or, I don't know. I don't know if I would wear it, but it's like I would... If I saw someone wearing it, I'd be like, okay, cool.
I'll put it in, like,
Maybe
C.
it's one of the little, like, battle cube passes thing or something.
Yeah, maybe. Let's do... Yeah, I moved up my helmet a little bit, my space helmet. Because I've realized that I kind of like it. Gas mask.
Good. It's good.
It's pretty cool.
I like it.
I think I'll put that bottom of A.
Top of B. I'm putting top of B.
It's a good mask.
The mask.
Speaking of mask,
We love that.
this is
And I'm gonna
this
put
is
it
you're
in
staying
S.
nice and safe.
Yeah,
and
I'm putting it in S.
Especially when
Keep me
Among Us
safe.
like really exploded in popularity. This was the responsible man's hat.
Yes.
If you're a responsible fella, then this is the hat that you're picking every single time. So I will put that. I'll put it top of A tier. I don't think it cracks S, but I respect it. Okay. I mean, this is the easiest S tier of all time, though, right?
Oh yeah.
This next one,
Absolutely.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Name a more iconic, genre-defining hat than the Sprout. You know, I'm putting it above the crown. I'll do it. No, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'll put it below the crown.
Yeah. Well, because again, I'm also considering like, would I wear it?
Right.
But it's definitely like very close second to the crown.
For me, it's not. I'm not gauging this off of like, would I wear it? It's just, do I appreciate the aesthetic that someone else might be going for? It's not I don't really see myself wearing the Sprout. I mean, how could I? I can't compete with a legend. But I appreciate the legend. So, for that reason, I will rate it extremely highly. Out of respect. What's this one? Ooh, the medieval helm.
Above the crown, Mariah. I'm sorry. I would rather wear the crown than the... I'm sorry.
I like the crown better myself.
But thank you for posting that emo. I do love it. I am a big Pikmin 5, formerly Pikmin 4 fan.
Yeah, we've evolved.
Oh,
put
Condor
my
also
medieval
says
helmet.
you wore the Ross hat and cosplayed as Ross in a stream a while ago. That's true. I forgot about that. Thank you for the bits also.
Wait, did you?
I did, yeah.
I don't
at some
remember that.
point. It wasn't too recent. This little helmet.
Yeah, what do you think about that one?
The gladiator one? I
Yeah.
think it's good. I think I'll put it...
Choose carefully.
I'm putting it near top of A.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I respect
Yeah.
it. It'll keep
Yeah.
you nice and safe, though. No imposters could get through.
Oh yeah, it was. That was Jacob's first win with Ross.
I think
They
I do
finally
remember that,
won
actually.
together. Yeah.
The Virus Beanie. Ooh. Ooh. Iconic.
It's
Mega iconic.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
Would I wear it? But would I wear it?
I'm putting it up there. Below Ross hat, but above I.
But see, now I'm thinking like now. But see, I feel like I can't be like. I feel like if I do that, then I'm gonna be putting every hat that my friend wears in S.
What's wrong with that? There's a lot of good hats out there.
Yeah, that's true.
There's nothing wrong. I have a ton in S and A. I like a lot of these hats. That's on Saw.
Let me see. Yeah.
You can assess and... Wait, there's a Virus balloon? Wait, there's a Virus little guy that can sit on your head? What?
I think those are just miscolored.
They
in
have
some
to be.
way.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
I've never seen those before.
I think that's just like the normal balloon. You know?
It has to be, yeah.
Because it changes to whatever. Oh, that's what they were going for. It changes to whatever you are.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Cherry time? Oh, wait. Condor 100 bits says leaf at top for extra 100 bits? No. I cannot be bought. Sorry.
You didn't make that offer to me.
Whoa, would you do it?
Yeah, I can be bought.
What? I cannot be swayed. I'm a stone wall.
When it was that close to begin with, yeah, I can be bought. I can be. The scale can be tipped a little bit.
Let me correct myself. I can be bought, but for 100 bits, it's gonna require more. How do you feel about the cherry, Adriana?
I think it's cute.
It is cute.
I'm putting it in A.
I'll put it at the top of B.
I'm putting it in A under the party hat.
That's fine. That's good. That's on Luna. Let's
That's
see.
so true. The love cherry emotion.
Justice for Chew. What is this hat? I've
Okay,
like never
fine.
seen this.
Okay, fine. I'm putting our friends in the S tier.
Wow.
But it's
So
gotta
easily
be like,
swayed.
But it's gotta be like that's their signature.
Uh-huh.
It can't be like, oh, Rickles sometimes wears this hat. It's gotta be like, that's the signature.
That is the Rickles hat. Yeah. I don't know what this hat is. I think it's
and I'm
ugly
putting
as
Aaron
sin.
in S as well.
I'm gonna put it down here in D tier. I think it's really ugly.
So you're saying you'll put all of our friends in S, but you won't put Aaron's backwards cap in S?
Aaron, I love you. I don't like the hat though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, but my dislike for the hat outweighs my love for Aaron.
Whoa!
With all due respect, no, this is no. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because that's what a true friend does. I have to be brutally honest.
Well then, okay. Then
I
I'm
love you,
putting
my
all
friend, but
I'm putting all my things back then.
well, you don't have to put them. I mean,
honestly.
I said
ranking
way
them all
earlier that
honestly.
my personal affiliation with the people who I know these hats for is influencing my opinion.
Okay, so it's influencing. Okay, it's influencing.
It's not make or break, but it's definitely a factor that I am considering for whether or not I like these hats. I look at these hats and I think of my friends. Of course I'm going to consider it. Oh, thank you for
the more
the 500 bits from Condor saying leaf at top.
Oh, leaf at top. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, sure. Leaf's at the top.
Leaf at top.
Getting paid off does also influence my opinion.
Thanks for the 100 bits, Condor. And after some thought though, I kept looking at the captain's hat, and I think I would definitely wear it. So I put it in S.
You know what? That's a good point.
I'm putting it in S above. Gosh, above even toilet paper. It's just the more I looked at it, I was like, it's just such a good hat.
It's a stylish hat. You know what? Maybe I put it even higher. Where do I put this? I think I put it below the alien, above the toilet paper in my S tier.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
I like it. I like it.
What is this?
What? Oh, the stupid hat? I don't know, but I put it bottom of D tier.
Yeah,
whatever this is, it's ugly as hell. I don't like it. Gone.
I love the flower. That's an S tier.
The flower's really good. I think I'm putting that top of A tier. Well, yeah, top of A tier. Actually, you know what? No, this is gonna gatekeep S tier. The flower. The flower's beautiful.
Oh, it's so nice.
It's lovely. It like goes with everything. It's pretty.
Cheese.
Cheese to meet you. That's S tier for sure.
Cheese to meet you. That's S tier. Under the crown. I love that cheese.
I think it's S tier.
I love that cheese.
Below the halo. But yeah, that's top 4 for me. That's number 4. Oh, the bear ears.
The little bear.
The whittle bear ears. Those are great.
Those are A tier for me for sure. They go under the paper hat.
This is top of A tier material.
Banana.
Now here's the thing about the banana. I don't like that it has all the brown spots. I wouldn't eat that banana.
I still like it.
It's too much. But I like it though.
Well, you know why? It's because it's from the trash.
Ew.
It's funny.
Ew. Why want trash on your head?
It's because it's funny.
I got enough trash in my head. I'm fine. I don't need this.
That is so true.
Yeah, I see it too.
Alright.
It is S tier.
It's my top of S, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, Condor, I can't be bought on this one. I can be bought on putting leaf above crown, but not above flamingo.
Flamingo's really good. I'm debating. Yeah, I'll put it above the crown.
Yeah.
I do love the flamingo. How could you not? That's flamingo.
Flamingo into egg.
Ooh,
now we're getting. This is what I was saying. Like, I can't be putting all these other hats in S tier. Oh, thank you, Condor. I appreciate that.
Let's see. I'll put it like middle of A tier. I like the egg.
Egg's an S tier for me.
Egg's pretty great.
I put egg under the flower.
That's
above
taffy.
Toilet paper. That's Teffy egg. The little monster paper bag.
That one's good too. That one goes like on top of your head. Kind of like the helmet, but cuter.
Yeah, I like it. I'll put it in A or B. I think I'll put it top of B.
I think I'm going.
While you decide, Lawless, thank you for the 100 bits. Today's joke is, how do you know the turkey was in a fight?
How?
It had the stuffing beat out of it.
Whoa!
I hope he's okay.
Violence.
Good night, Lawless. Thank you for the 100 bits. Also, hi, Mom. Happy gobble gobble to everybody.
Hello, Mimi Fig.
Gobble gobble.
Happy gobble gobble. I hope you had a great one.
Mom, we are ranking the hats from Among Us.
We sure are.
Which brings us to the devil horns, which are S tier because they are a hacker, but also they are just good.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
They're
and it's
iconic. I think I'm putting them under. And this is just my preference.
Yeah.
Under egg, above toilet paper. I just really like flowers and eggs.
I like flour and eggs.
Like the stuff that's above the devil horns for me is like cheese, halo, flower, egg.
It's all very cute, wholesome stuff. Every single part of it. Yo, the mohawk? Ooh.
The mohawk's pretty good.
I have to put the mohawk in S tier. I love the mohawk.
It's a good one. I'm putting it A tier. A tier.
I'll put it below the toilet paper.
It's the middle of
my
A tier for
S
me.
tier. I really like it.
I
Oh, the
love
furry
the little
ears.
wolf. It's for every wolf.
Oh, it is for every wolf, isn't it? I knew you were gonna
every
say
wolf.
that. I knew it.
And they're
I
very
knew
cute.
it.
I'm
They are
putting them in
cute.
A. They're cute. They're little Marnie ears.
That's true.
I love them.
I'll put them above the barriers even.
Yeah.
Because it has that little like triangle in the middle, so it's a little bit more
yeah.
involved than just the barriers, and I do like that. Wizard hat, how could this not be S
Which
tier?
hat? It's S tier.
How could it not be
It's
S tier?
S tier, I would say.
I think it's above the Ross hat. I'm sorry, Ross. I'm
For
sorry.
me, it's above. It's under Halo, above the captain's hat. Or maybe under the captain's hat. I
pretty
can't
big.
decide.
Pumpkin hat.
Pumpkin hat is good.
That's a
I
good
like
one.
pumpkin
I don't think
hat.
it's
I'm
S tier,
putting
but I
that
like
in A.
it.
I'm putting that in A.
I think I put it above the paper hat. Yeah, that's nice.
My only thing with it is it's not as neutral. So I'm putting it
It is a very
above.
bright orange, yeah.
I'm putting it between the top hats and the gladiator hat for me. The little bat wings, those are really good too. So I'm putting
Those are good.
I'm putting those under the bear ears.
I think they're low A for me.
They're under the top hats, above the pumpkin, but then there's the little beanie. I love the little beanie, and
Oh,
also
the
that
cat
one
one's
makes me think
fantastic.
of that one makes me think of fairy. So it's an A tier.
I think I have to give the little cat ear ones very, very bottom of S tier. Pirate hat? Oh, stop. Oh, it's so high.
Oh, it's S tier.
Oh, man. But how... Dude,
It's
I
an
love the pirate hat.
S-tier.
I love the pirate hat.
S tier next to the witch hat and the captain's hat.
I like it more than Halo, less than Crown. That's where that one lives. Ooh, the Jason mask. The Ichi mask. It's pretty good. I like it.
It scares me.
Well, that's the point. It's scary.
It's spooky.
It is spooky.
I'll put it
above the gas mask.
I'm putting it bottom of A tier.
Yeah, it's like low A tier for me. I'm realizing now that, yeah, I have most of these in S tier and A tier, but I like a lot of them. I think a lot of them are fantastic. So what can I do? What is a guy
the
to
little
do?
knife.
Oh, that one's great.
The knife is good. It's very simple. It leaves the rest of your head bald, you know. So for me, it's like it's in B.
For me, it's below egg.
In S tier?
No,
Oh, wait,
I have my egg in A
forgot.
tier.
I forgot you put it in.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Let's not go crazy.
Yeah, I'll put it in the middle of B.
I'll probably need to rearrange some of this once it's all on the board also.
I will not. I'm very thoughtful.
I'm thoughtful too. That's why I'm double checking my work, as a thoughtful person should do.
What is this? This is like Captain
It's Splunky.
Toad. It's Captain
Oh, I
Toad.
do like some Splunky.
These vocational hats are mostly in B for me.
Yeah, I'm thinking like... but I really do like Spelunky though. I'll put it below the plunger. in B tier.
Wow, how cozy.
What is this one?
It looks like a little, like, woolen winter hat.
What? I actually don't know this one.
I don't know what it is either. It must be one of those, like, I'll put it in B.
I'll put it
just
in,
because
like,
I don't know it.
C.
I don't
It's
know
fine.
it, but it's like, it's cute. I like it. I'll put it at the bottom of B. So this is like a little cowboy hat, but it's frozen.
Yes. It is.
Oh,
There's a
it's
lot
like
of
a
cowboy hats
hood.
in this.
But I guess I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense unless you're on Polis. So.
Yeah, why you cold?
So, I don't know. I'm putting it in C. It's
I'll
just
put it
kinda
in
like,
C.
I'd rather just wear a cowboy hat. It doesn't have to be cold.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would put a little bit of snow on top of my head.
The
I love
snowman.
him.
The snowman's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put him in A. Bottom of A.
That has to be an
The
A,
balloon.
right?
The balloon. I like the balloon. So I'm gonna put the balloon. Bottom of A, I think, also.
Yeah, balloon. Jeez, let me think. I've never been crazy about the balloon. It's pretty good.
I like it. I like that it changes color to whatever you are.
It's kind of awesome. I think I like it more than the top hats. Yeah, I'll put it above the top hats. Let's go with that. Oh, it's the Elmer Fudd hat.
Yeah.
The classic.
It's alright.
Yeah,
Put it in B.
that one's getting a B tier for me. It doesn't blow me away. I'll put it below the commie hat, sure.
Oh, a dupe.
Oh, we've duped it. The little guy that rides.
The little dude. Tier.
I mean, he's really
Or
good.
maybe even an S tier. I don't know.
He's really good.
Maybe I put him in S tier.
That's your little friend.
Yeah, I put him in S tier. Honestly, but then it looks like he's got the little. You see this?
The what? Oh, I do see that.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice pick,
I'll put
man.
him there. The egg nest.
Eggs is so high.
I love the egg nest.
I'll put the eggs below crown, above. Well, no, below pirate hat, above halo.
Well, they're like S tier for me. For me, I'm
these are
putting them,
babies.
like,
You're the mama bird. I
I'm
am the
putting
mama
them
bird.
next
I like
to the
it.
bear ears.
I don't
I'll
like
put
it as
mine
much
next
as the
to
halo,
bear.
but I like it more than cheese. It's good. The wet floor sign.
The wet floor sign is pretty good. That's an A at least for me.
That's definitely
It's an A. I'm gonna put it below. I'm gonna put it below the paper hat.
I put it below my egg in A tier. Well, you know, the more that I look at this, the more I realize that egg is pretty good. But I don't like it as
Egg
much
is
as... Actually, I
so
do like it
good.
more than the flower. I don't like it more than the paper hat, though. Paper hat's fantastic. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, well, obviously we know where this one belongs. No question, no doubts.
Wait, which one?
Oh, you'll see. All the way to the top, baby. Hey, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
I didn't do anything.
What do you think you're doing? No, you did a whole bunch. You just declared war is what you just did. Where do you think you're putting that?
It's an S tier.
Yeah, it is an S tier. I know. At the top of.
It's an S tier. No, it's below the halo.
Below the halo. It's a halo that wraps around my head and it's cool black fabric.
Yeah, so there you go. It's just like it's next to the halo.
Okay.
Remember, this is like, would I wear it?
Let's just
I
move
wouldn't
on.
wear
Let's
it.
just
I wouldn't,
drop it.
Listen, I wouldn't wear it unless I was cosplaying Luigi.
Well, yeah, then top of S tier. That's everyone's goal, right? Is to just look like me and
Every
act
wolf?
like me. Yes, every wolf wants to just be me.
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told Condor. I can be bought.
I mean,
If you put 100 bits into my chat right now, I can be bought. I can be bought to
Let me
place
tell
it.
you, if I knew how, boy, I would do it. First time purchaser discount? What?
Wow! Whoa! Yeah, if 100 bits, and I'll put it above the.
What is it?
The
Do you want?
leaf even.
You have my social security, Twitch. I don't need to go through all these hoops. Hang on.
But, you know,
wait, no, you hang on.
Okay.
Okay. How do I? Yeah!
Yo!
Yeah, what do you think of that?
For the 100 bits? Okay, I'm putting it right here.
Not even at the... Okay, no, never mind.
I said what I said.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I
I
understand.
said I would put it above the the leaf. Yeah.
Fine. You know what? Fine. This is acceptable.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. VHS for Life says, here's 100 bits to negate Cade's
Stop. Don't bid against me.
Uh-oh.
What? No, you can't take that away. We're net neutral.
Uh-oh.
How is that 100 bits just gonna negate mine? That doesn't make sense. That's bad math.
Uh-oh.
It's bad math, is what it is.
Looks like I'm raising it, but not putting it above the leaf now.
Not even above the crown?
Final answer. I have to honor VHS for Life's bids.
We gotta talk about this bandana. We gotta do it. I think it sucks.
Bandana?
C
It's
tier.
not good. It's
No,
not great.
it's ugly.
No.
It's too ugly.
Raising the price, Cade, even more to move. Yo, what's up, Kiwi? I see you in Cade's chat.
Oh, hi, Giwi. Hello. Ayo, Among Us hats. That's right. You joined at a great
Yeah.
time, because look what's coming up. The horns. Wow.
Yeah. Wait, so VHS for Life, you want them?
Stop. No, we're talking about the horns. Let's talk about the horns instead.
No.
This is important that we
So,
have this discussion.
raising the
We love the
price.
horns.
Cade, even more. So you want it to go.
Here's
Where
my
do you
list.
want this little
Apparently.
headband to go, VHS for Life?
What do you mean?
You want
It's still your
You want it to
decision.
move- You want it to move one to the right or
No.
one to the left?
One to the left.
Oh wait, that's the wrong. Pretend I said them, but
Yeah,
they
one
were
to the
like-
left. Let's go one to the left.
History Master, I think it is supposed to be like a ninja headband.
Yeah.
Or something.
Which is cool. Ninjas are cool.
Yeah, ninjas are cool.
The horns
Yeah.
go in S tier.
Horns in S tier for sure.
Absolutely. I like it.
There for me.
Less than the mohawk, but more than the witch's cap.
I put them on. Yeah, that's what I put them above the witch's cap, under the halo.
Cop hat really is D tier.
One to
It's
the left.
where it
One to
belongs.
the left. Okay, all right. There you go.
Yes.
So you're above
Yes.
the leaf then.
That's what I'm talking about. Chase and Jack, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you. What is that?
Horns
What
are
is
classic,
this?
They are. They're a classic.
Oh, that's the the robot antennae. It's
which one?
alright.
Oh, this one. Yeah, that's all right. It's funky. I
like it
more
less than the plunger.
No.
Oh wow, hey.
Okay, alright, okay. I like it more than the plunger just because I like I think I told you, like, the plunger just feels so bottom heavy. It just, I don't know, something about it. I put it one to the left of the plunger. History Master, thank you so much for the 100 bits. The headband needs to be a little more to the left.
So true. So true.
There. I moved it just a little bit more to the left.
No,
for you.
I think
See
History
that?
Master meant like a little more to the left, like a little bit more.
There it is.
Yeah, like there.
No, like,
Yeah, no, you
that's
had,
a
you
lot
almost,
more.
you had
There
it.
you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you call me the scammer? Hang on.
No, I
never want to hear it again. From
Flamingo-
we have all witnessed what's
Flamingo
happened here
stayed.
today.
I can't be bought.
You can't be bought.
Okay, not on the flamingo. Not on the
Oh,
flamingo.
okay. Wait, we're diving into the fine print now.
Yeah, it can't. Not the flamingo.
Let me bust out my microscope to read the tiny .001 size font on this fine print.
1 million bits.
1 million bits
There
to
you
get
go.
the headband
1
move.
million bits.
Where my
What
oil
is
princess
this?
at?
This is just another constable hat or something.
No, that's the
right?
Capsule Corp hat. That one's cool.
What is this?
That's the Capsule Corp hat. It's cool.
What is Capsule Corpse?
Oh, Adriana.
What is it?
Oh, Adriana. What is Capsule Corpse?
What is it?
Can I get a single tear in chat from all the chatters?
What is it?
We're gonna sit you down and watch Dragon Ball at some point.
Thank you so much.
Smith,
Matt.
I'm glad Smith ain't here. Smith would be so disappointed.
I'm sorry. Okay, fine. Well, if it's a hat that Smith would like, I'll put it in B tier.
It's what Bulma wears every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll put
Yeah,
it.
what do you think of that?
I'll put it in B tier.
I'll give it like A. I like it less than the
I'll
party
put it
hat.
in B tier next to Aaron's little cap.
Chef hat.
I like the chef
I
hat.
really like the chef hat. It's
That's
wonderful.
an S for me.
S tier chef hat. Wow.
It's just classic.
It's wonderful. It's like
It's classic,
Ratatouille.
and it's like I'm putting it above the eyebrows under the little dude.
Ratatouille is in there, pulling on
I
your
like-
hairs, killing you, killing other people, and helping you vent.
Well, it's also it's just like I don't know. Every crew needs a chef, and that's you.
That's true. That's on One Piece.
So
The Fez.
yes, I'm putting it there. Oh, I like this one. This one's fun.
I like the Fez. I think Fez goes like top of my A tier actually. I quite enjoy the Fez. Every crew
Yeah,
needs a
I'm putting
Sanji. Well, they don't need Sanji specifically.
I'm putting
No
it
one needs a Sanji specifically.
below the paper hat for me.
The Fez is too quirky. No, it's epic. Remember Phil Fish's Fez, everyone's favorite video game? That's like how you gotta put respect on that. Come on. Oh, the Pompadour? That is going straight to the top. Oh, jeez.
It's an A tier for me.
I really like the Pompadour. It's going below the flamingo, above the crown.
It's yeah,
Is that even fair?
I put it
No,
in.
it's
I put it
fine.
in A tier under the bat wings, above the pumpkin.
That's fine. The sticky note. Dumb.
I like it. I like it.
Sticky note's very unique. I'm a
I
fan.
like it. It's an S tier for me.
I'll put it.
Dumb is the symbol of us all. I agree. Thank you, A Sterling.
I'll put it right below the egg. In A tier. That one's
Yeah.
good.
I'm putting it under the chef's hat, but
Ooh,
above
this-
the eyebrows and mask.
The soldier's helmet. I like it. It's alright. I think
yeah,
I'd give it
it's
like
okay.
a.
See, I'm telling you, all the vocational ones, I end up putting in B tier.
I was about to say B. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I like it more than the Splunky. You know what? I like it more than the antenna. As well. Wait, this is just the captain's hat, but green. This next one.
It is, yeah. Which makes it not as good.
Yeah, I like the white and gold better. But I still like this
but
one.
Yeah, but it's still an 8. I'll put it gosh.
I'm happy with that.
I'll put it Wait, what did I do? This is the why do
What have you
I have
done?
these goggles? Why do I have these goggles? Okay, there. There we go. That's good. That's fine.
Okay. Ooh, the purple mask. I love this one.
It's pretty good.
I like it a lot.
I'm putting it next to the white spooky mask. Actually, I'm putting it in. Yeah, I'm putting it next to the spooky mask.
I put it above the Viking helm, below the horns in my S tier. Gabe the Altaria, thank you for the tier 1. Oh, hey, all. How is this lovely day going at twitch.tv/WeeGeeTheGod? Don't forget to prime. It's going great. My tier list has never looked better. Check that out. Beautiful. We have the snowman.
Wait, which one?
The snowman.
Oh, I love him.
He's great. I like him more than the little, like, Among Us snowman. By quite a lot.
Yeah, I like him.
He's traditional. This is the trad snowman.
I'm putting him right
tier.
next to the Among Us snowman.
Really?
Yeah.
I like him. Well, I kind of, again, same issue with Henry Stickman, the little, like, black arms. Well, yeah, but snowmen are always cool, though.
That's true. That's true, I guess.
I'm giving him low S. We've almost crossed the point where most of my hats are in S tier.
See, that's what I was saying. We can't
But I like them! I like all of these hats. I think they belong there. I will not apologize. I will not do it. Again, I need to rearrange a little bit. We'll see, but... We'll see. Santa hat.
I put him middle of A.
I mean,
Santa
come
hat.
on.
Okay, fine. That's an S.
How can you go wrong?
Why has this happened? That's an S. Yeah.
Is it better than the cheese? No. But it's better than the gladiator helmet. I think. Unapologetic hat liker. That's what I'm saying. I like these hats. They're good hats. Ooh, the little present. This one's alright. This one never really wowed me.
Yeah. It's a B tier for me, I think.
I think it's going like high B. Below the robot's antenna.
I put it below the 10-gallon hat.
That is fair. Christmas tree. The little pine. I don't know.
I like it. It's an A tier for me. Maybe I put it I gotta move this flower pot. I lied earlier when I said I wouldn't move anything. There we go. I'm putting the flower pot next to the Christmas tree.
I put mine bottom of A tier. I feel like this one, this might sound stupid, but this one's too holiday specific. Despite me having the Santa Claus hat all the way in S tier, like pretty high. But I mean, that's because it's like a Santa Claus hat. Everyone knows what that is immediately. But like the Christmas tree, that's very specifically Christmas.
Yeah.
There's no other context. The elf ears and weird little cap.
Okay.
I think it's like B tier.
Yeah, it's like high B tier for me, maybe. I'll put it. I'll put it with the present, but like above the present.
I think what I'm realizing is that the Halloween costumes were way cooler. For me, at least.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Little antlers. I love the antlers. I really like the antlers.
I'm putting those with the bear ears and
wolf ears.
Yeah, but like above them.
I'm just gonna do the same. I will put them below the wolf ears, above the bear ears. Should the fez be this high? Probably not. Nah, the fez is pretty good. I like it. Candy cane ears.
Actually, now that you mention it, I think I'm gonna put it with the pompadour or the fez hat.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Okay, the candy cane horns, they're nice.
I
They're
don't
nice,
like them
but
as much.
They're B
but they're
tier
really
for
good.
me. They're
better
B
than
tier.
Are they better than
B-
dumb? No.
They're B tier in between the weird elf ears and the present. For me.
Do I like it more or less than the snorkel? I like them more than the snorkel. I'm gonna go with that. They are very cute. This is true. You know what else is cute? The green and red and yellow lights. Hat.
Oh, I love that one.
That's fantastic one.
I'm putting that one below the flower. Oh, geez. Hang on.
I'm putting it below pumpkin. I feel like that's a good place.
I think that the lights are below flower for me. But it looks weird, so...
It looks weird. In what sense?
Like, okay, look at
In
my
your heart of
screen.
hearts, or?
Look at this. You know, it just looks better if it's above flower pot.
No, that's not how we're judging our tier list. It's based off of how the tier list aesthetically looks.
What I like, fine. Oh, but I don't like that either. Oh, my
Okay, you know,
goodness.
just you gotta do what you gotta do.
There. Final answer.
I will not judge the things I put on my tier list based on how the tier list physically looks. When I look at a tier list, I see the tier list's brain and heart. I don't care about these,
Okay.
you know,
Party
subjective
hat.
things. The party hat,
Party-
I like the party hat.
Awesome. It's great. I like it,
I don't like it nearly as much as the
other
birthday
party
hat.
hat.
Yeah.
I like it, and I'm gonna put it... I'll put it above the balloon.
I'm actually putting it kind of low. It's like B tier. Well, I guess it's like middle of B tier.
I
Yeah.
just think party hat is just... It's good. It's good.
It's fine. Headphones?
'Cause it's
What are
like-
these?
No, they're there.
I don't remember
I've
these.
seen them.
They look fine. They're
I
cool.
think they're cool. Yeah, I think they're cool. I'll put them, I'll put them...
I'm looking. I'm trying to think.
I'm putting them in front of Pumpkin below the green captain's hat.
I'll put them high B tier. Above antennae, below
Yes.
like military hat. And finally, last but not
Finally,
least, the
a
plague
fantastic
doctor.
S tier.
Absolutely going into S tier, but where into S tier is the question.
We're in S tier. For me, it is...
It's a really good hat. It's a really good hat.
It is...
I think, for me, it's below the horns, above the witch cap.
That's exactly where I was putting it!
I am so happy you think that.
Yeah, that's where I put it.
Wow. Wow, wow,
So
wow,
this,
wow,
so
wow.
these are our lists.
Well, hang on. Now we must reassess.
Well,
and-
hang on, wait a second.
What?
Why is your flamingo below the leaf?
It's not.
I just watched you move
It's not. What are you talking about?
it. Okay.
Why is my headband below your flamingo?
That's fine. I can.
That's
the
fine.
flamingo-
Oh, I don't know about
The
that.
flamingo can be below your headband on yours. It's just the leaf, you know. I don't know. But this is it. This is otherwise.
Yeah. Let me think. Whatever this weird blue, off blue turquoise thing is, that definitely belongs at the very bottom. That's super duper ugly. The pilgrim hat, I don't really like.
Wait, what? There's more?
What? No.
You're redoing some. Okay.
No, yeah, I'm just going through and
Okay,
making
okay.
sure that I like where things are.
Where'd they come from?
I don't think this belongs to be solo. I'll move that up. This purple little bandana thing is like super ugly. I do not like it. The frozen cowboy hat, that's fine. The little hoodie.
Wait, I don't think
Okay.
I ever put that bandana on the board. Let me do that real quick.
Oh yeah, the purple one.
Yeah, it's a B tier. Uh, yeah.
I'm rearranging. Hang on, this is important work that we are doing.
Yes, no, it is. It's got to be just right.
This is what I'm sending out to the world. Everyone's gonna know. Do I like this better than this? No.
Kiwi, I want to know what your number 1 S tier is. Is it the horns? I feel like it. I feel like she would probably say
Probably
the
the
horns. Or
horns,
the
right? It's
plague.
gotta
The
be.
plague mask. I really liked. What was the one that was just the big eye, the one eye?
The big pink eye.
I think it was a Halloween one that she had, and when she was in meetings.
Oh,
it was like,
yeah.
It was awesome because when she was in meetings,
That's not on this list.
and she was accusing people, it was like really intense. Oh, DLC. Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good list, Kiwi.
I think this is my list. I think I'm good. Moved a little bit of stuff around, but ultimately I'm happy with what we have. Right here, right now. Okay, chat, who has the better list, me or Adriana? You can all debate this. I'm gonna use the restroom really quickly. I'll be right back.
Okay, wait.
Goodbye.
I think I have to like zoom out.
I'll be
a
back
little bit
in
more.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Goodbye. See you all in just a moment.
That's so fast. I feel like the lamb would have already shaken the tail twice, personally. Aww. Yeah, this is my S tier. This is my S tier. Yeah, the BCD tiers, I think, that Cade has they're pretty good. I do like the cherry though. I put the cherry in A tier. I think it's cute. I think the cherry is also like really cute if you're like white or something and it looks like whipped cream. What else? I like, my top of A tier, it is like the beanie and the little cat hat. I think those are because they remind me of Fyrus and Fairy. Like, they might be a little lower, if not for that, but what I think of them. And I smile. Yeah, the front hats are always better. But yeah. So our next, I'm gonna save this. I will download this. I save image. And then... Camerson, I think he said because it's really hard to see it. Was I gonna post mine? Yeah, actually, Giwi, if you turn on the squad stream function, like the watch and squad mode, you'll be able to see mine. I don't know why it all of a sudden it did this weird. Why is it like why is it all yeah, so you can see mine. It is. Now your life has changed. So this is my S tier. My S tier is Flamingo, the the little headband, which was 1 point.
Okay. Hello.
Never lower. It was never lower, not even once.
What? What was?
Nothing, nothing. I'm just showing Kiwi my S tier.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. I was just walking her
sounds
through
like
all
it did
of
something.
my. I really like the cheese. I put that one real high up.
The cheese is nice. Who could dislike the cheese? How do I save this? How do I save this? Save or download?
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say.
There you go. myimage.png. Wonderful.
All right, guys. Kiwi, you're really gonna like the next one we have planned as well.
Oh, is it time?
It's time.
All right.
It's time to play Among Us tasks.
Woo! All Among Us tasks tier list maker. Oh boy, oh boy. Which tasks are the best tasks? Kiwi's really going to be able to weigh in here.
Yeah, we need your expertise. Oh, I love Scan.
Scan.
Oh, that's an S tier.
Oh, Scan is the most broken task of all time. It is literally the most overpowered task in the game, so how could it not be S tier?
Yeah, and it's also just, you get to go boo, boo, and like, you see it, and then it's like, like you weigh 92 pounds, and it's like...
You're 3'6".
Yeah.
It's lovely. You can say, dude, you saw me scan, dude, and you're like, yeah, dude, he was right. I did see him scan. And that's pretty awesome.
So it's S tier.
I put it S tier. That'll gatekeep S for now.
This alignment one's kind of lame.
It takes half a second.
It takes half a second, so it's in C, because it's not annoying, but it's kind of lame.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not sure what I even want to put in D tier immediately, but we'll see. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like this one.
I like the numbies. I like that one.
No, numbies requires a very high. It has a high skill ceiling.
Well, it's like it makes me feel like I'm doing something, but you know the.
You know what does belong in D tier? Simon Says. I absolutely despise Simon Says. I hate this task. Every time I get it, I feel a lot of pressure and anxiety. It's not fun. It's not challenging. You're basically just standing there doing nothing for like a long time, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm gonna be really contrarian here.
Oh God.
That's
my job. You like Simon Says?
Yeah.
It's a little challenging. I mean, is it challenging? If you're paying a little bit of attention.
I like the suspense of like, oh, am I gonna finish this before somebody calls a body or presses the button?
No, you see, that's why I hate it though.
I kind of like
because I have to, because that will happen, and then I say, God damn it, I have to go back and do Simon Says again.
I like it.
But I really don't want to.
I like it. It elicits an emotional response from me, and it's not like too bad. So.
Hate it. Okay, fair enough.
I put it in.
It elicits an emotional response for me too, but that emotion is anger and sadness.
Well, see, now we're just having a repeat of Godot, like S tier versus F tier.
Oh no, it's not that bad.
Oh, hey Sterling, thank you for the 63 bits. Asking about posting music on YouTube. Mostly that is just because I have been working on other things and also just life. I tend to focus on like what I enjoy a lot at the moment, and I enjoy streaming, and I enjoy my freelance work a whole bunch.
And Among Us.
And Among Us.
Don't forget Among Us.
But I do really appreciate that you love the music so much. I will make more. I will be making more. And hopefully as projects come out, those projects also post the music and stuff. So you can continue enjoying.
Keep enjoying.
Download.
Buy her old album. Simple as. Download at bottom of D tier. It does not get worse than download. There's no way. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't like it. You just have to
it's the one where you literally do nothing. You just click one button and you stand.
And it takes me
like a jerk.
Or just like it raises more questions than it answers with all the files that you see them transferring. I don't like it. I hate this one. I hate this one.
What is this one? No, this one's cool. I like this one a lot.
I hate it. No, I hate this one.
I'll put this one in like B tier. I think this is a B tier
I don't
task.
like it. No, it's a D tier for me.
What? Are you serious? Why? Is the timing too hard?
Well, sometimes.
Okay, say less.
Well, it's just, yeah. Sometimes I don't want to. It's just like, and if you mess up, and then you have to. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Wires I like.
Wires is.
Is it S tier?
I give Wires S tier.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
It's pretty iconic.
I like the ones where you have an amount of skill expression, and like if you're really good at Among Us, you can just like bam, 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 bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Fairy Latte, thank you very much for the raid. Hello.
Yo, what's up, Fairy?
Shout out to the Fairy Heads. Fairy, I hope you have dispatched those Pokemon properly and ethically. We're doing tier lists currently. This is all Among Us Tasks tier list maker. And I'm doing it with Adriana, which you should tune in at WEEGEETHEGOD.com to watch that perspective, that POV.
No. That now goes to your channel.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently it goes to your channel now.
Are you serious? I had no influence over that, but...
I think I need professional help.
Well, then tune in to twitch.tv/Adriana Figueroa.
Hang on, wait. Ace Sterling says, what freelance work have you been doing? All I know is you lending your voice for Valhalla and Ekenfell. I sang on Made in Abyss, and I did the ending jingle for Nintendo Minute, and lots of other indie games and stuff. So, if you have Twitter, that's usually where I post about that type of stuff.
Fairy cried during Pokemon. I bet she did.
That makes sense.
It does make sense. Let's see. I'm putting this in D tier too. I'll put it in the top of D tier because it's not absolutely painful.
This one.
At least it's over quickly.
Yeah, it's just kind of, yeah, it's over quickly. I'm putting it in C tier. I'm putting it in C tier. Yeah. C is like, because it's over. D is like, this is painful, and I have to sit, or I have to.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Oh, Pfeffer, you're so sweet. Hi, Pfeffer.
Are you saying you wouldn't cry during Pokemon? I will be honest, Pokemon is yet to make me cry. Even when Ash got turned into a rock, I have nerves of steel, I guess. And that's super effective against rock, as we all know. The gas can. Oh god, I hate the gas can. This is also one where you're just looking at a screen and then you do nothing but hold one button. It ain't even that engaging, you know?
Sorry, this is my saline spray.
That's okay.
Okay.
Ouija Ice Heart the God. No, I have a very appropriately warmed heart.
Dude, Tar Patty, I totally agree.
I don't like it. I'm putting it in D
yeah,
tier.
you have to do the gas can twice. I don't like it.
I'll put it above download.
I'll put it in B. It's in B.
In B?
It's in B, but it's like I like seeing it go up.
It does feel satisfying.
There's a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like it evokes a little bit more of a dopamine rush than the ones in C that I
guess so. I just dislike how you have to do it twice every single time. That's a lot. Oh, thank you, Holbrook Spam.
So true, Pfeffer.
Holbrook Spam Prime saying, hi chat, did you know this is one of the best channels on Twitch? Have to support it as much as possible. Help out at www.twitch.tv/AdrianaFigueroa.com.
So true.
If you insist, I mean, there you have it. Let's see. Vials. I like Vials. I think Vials is a good one. It's a real set it and forget it thing.
Yeah, I like it.
You can set your own pace, and I really appreciate that. You just go do it once, you touch it, and you say, "Okay, I'll be back later," assuming I'm not dead.
Yeah, I like it. I'll put it in A.
I give it low A tier.
I like the asteroids.
I love the asteroids. I think that's one of the best ones. God knows it's more involved than the like Simon Says or the download, which I do like a lot.
An S. I think it's fun.
An S. You know what? I think this will gatekeep S for me.
Yeah, I like it.
That one's good. Trash compactor. Ooh. I'll give it I'll give it low B tier because I like seeing all the garbage go away. It's very satisfying.
It's high B tier for me.
High B tier. That's good. That's good. Seems like our lists are kind of even so far.
Yeah.
Ooh, the ones where you click and drag the leaves.
That I think it goes hand in hand with the other one, but it's a little less responsive, so I'm putting it under.
I'm gonna give it low
Under
A
that
tier, like bottom A tier for now, because I like it. The one where you just click the map and it's just, that's
Yeah.
bottom C tier. That's like barely a game.
Me, yeah.
It's like
This
nothing.
one,
Oh, the hexagon one. I like this one.
it feels cool because it's hexagons. you
Yeah.
know? It looks cool.
They are bestigons.
So true, Kiwi. Leaves, more like leaves.
More like I'm not doing my tasks. I put it low B tier. It's a little bit too simple,
it's
but I still
B tier
like
for
it.
me. That's high B tier for me.
Card swipe. Now here we go. This is what separates the men from the boys.
I hate
Hate
it.
it?
It's so iconic.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
'cause
you
I
still put an
mess
S
it
tier.
up all the
Okay.
time. I mess it up all the time, but it's an S.
I think it
It's
has
S
to be an
tier.
S tier. Card swipe is definitely S tier.
It's like under.
I put it
It's
below
under-
wires, but above asteroids.
I put it above wires. It's just like iconic.
It's the task where you're like, dude, I can't. It's hard. I can't do it. And I like that. What is this? Oh, this is the one where you just click the middle.
You just press it once.
Bottom
and
of D tier.
It diverts.
Well,
it's
at least
D
it's over
for me
quickly.
because remember, it's not painful. It's not painful.
Right.
So
You get it done and you move on.
yeah, it's like yeah, it's in the C tier there.
What is this one?
This is the one where you put the code.
Put the code.
Or whatever it says.
What?
You just
What's the one where you put the code?
the number. It tells you to put a number and then you put the number.
Oh. Okay, that seems fine. Well, I don't remember. It doesn't really stand out with me, so I'll put it in. Is this on Polish? Where is this?
No. Is this Mira?
It's the card swipe thing in Mira HQ. Oh, well, that would explain why I don't know it very well. So you pull out a card and then it tells you a number and then you just input that number on a panel. Well, that's...
Yeah.
I mean, I like that. That's basically like 1 through 9. I'll give it low A tier.
Yeah, but you have to look, and like, what if you're not wearing your contacts or eyewear? So.
Well, then you should probably find either of those. Would be my recommendation.
I don't know where my glasses are.
Okay, Velma.
Okay, I put it under the hexagon things.
Keys. Keys. Marnie.
Yeah.
Marquise.
Marnie.
Hi, Marnie.
Hi, sweetheart. Are you here to? Did you eat? Oh, what do you have? What she got? She got fluff.
Marnie, where would you put Keys in Among Us?
Marnie would put Keys. She would put Keys in S tier. Oh.
It is the best task in the game. It saved my skin many a times.
I don't have camera on. I love Marnie.
I'm imagining Marnie, despite the camera being off.
Wait, so Marnie said where? Marnie said she would put Keys where?
Top of S tier.
Where would you put Keys?
She would put him in S tier.
Yeah, she said S tier.
Absolutely.
Top of S.
Top of S. Top of S.
Boy.
No, under. Undercard swipe above wires.
Hmm.
Yes.
That's respectable enough, Marnie. You know what? I get it. Not all of us can be key fiends like yours truly. I get it. What about the QR code one? This one, I don't know. For some reason, I've always had a soft spot in my heart for it.
I like it. I like it. I put it in A.
I'll give it like top of B tier. I don't even know what it is. It's short and it's not very involved.
You
but
see yourself.
You
get
do.
to see yourself.
Yeah, and it makes a fun sound and it goes wow, wow, wow. And I like that. What vending machine? I don't know any of the like airship ones is the problem.
I remember the vending machine one. I thought it was nice. I thought it was cool.
I legitimately don't think I've ever done this one. Or the next one. I don't know what that one is either.
You get to look at all the silly little drinks, so I would put it in A tier, personally. That's just me.
How do I make a new row? Alignment chart? Oh, okay, well that screwed me over.
Wait, what is this?
Oh, don't reset my turn.
This is a mirror one. What'd you do?
Nothing. Nothing.
Uh-huh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. How do I add a new layer? Oh. Add a row below. This is the IDK one. Wait, what? What? No. This is D. Huh? Everything's just getting messed up. Hang on.
This mirror... Yeah, there's a lot of mirror ones here.
Yeah, and I don't know them.
I think these are all mirror ones.
So, yeah, I have the I don't know tier list, which is that one and this one, and I don't remember this one.
But yeah, I guess. But it's just like you get to look at the silly little drinks. It's cute.
Well, that's great, but
I don't remember this one.
I don't have much personal experience with it, is the problem.
Oh, wait, no, this one's annoying. I remember this one. It's one of those, like, set it and forget it, but it's, like, in an area where you literally have no other reason to go back. Unless you're, like, stopping the emergency or you're coming back to do this. So I don't really like this one. And put it D tier.
It seems kind of annoying.
This not attic one, this closet one, I put it in,
Does that have something to do with finding a book? Or what is that one?
I think it tells you what you need to find.
Oh,
no?
It's like, where's Waldo?
Maybe? Something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember. I can't keep track of all of these Among Us tasks.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm looking at Giwi's new Pray emote.
Where?
Oh, that is so good! Giwi Pray?
Giwi Pray. Where? Oh, I see it.
In your chat.
That's a worm.
Yeah, that's her.
I love that. I think that's
Pray.
lovely. Just made that one earlier today. No, it's great. Never change it.
Oh,
it's perfect.
so good. It's so good. It's so good.
It's ideal.
Okay. This one, I like this one.
The one where you click and drag the shit. Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, I like
That's
this
great.
one. I put it in,
I'll put it above the
A.
dragon leaves in A tier.
Yeah, I like that one. Oh, I remember this one. You water the plants.
Nice. I don't remember this one.
I put it in B tier.
Is this on Mira?
Yeah.
God.
It's nice because you get to water plants, you know?
I know I've done it at some point, but I just don't have enough to comment. This one I do remember on the airship.
Yeah,
wait, is this the airship? Is this Mira?
This is Mira.
Oh, I guess I don't remember it.
Uh,
Is this like that one with the tree where it goes like woo woo woo? But it's like the ship
could
instead.
Ever be like that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So C tier.
Yeah, I'll give it bottom of C tier because I don't really remember too good.
Oh, this one's nice. It's like categorize them.
Into what?
You know, just like leaves, crystals,
Uh-huh.
etc. I like
Okay.
it. So I'm gonna put it in A tier.
I'll put it in
It makes
lower
you
B
think.
tier. Oh, the crystal one I do remember, and I think this one's
Yeah,
fantastic.
I like this one. I like this one a lot.
This one's going
Actually, I
upper
like
A
it a
tier.
lot. I like it. I'm putting it in. Yeah, I'm putting it there. Also in A tier. I like this one. Okay, now we're on Polis. These you should know.
These ones I know very well. Hang on, I'm still trying. I'm looking at this this crystal one, and I'm thinking to myself, does it belong in S tier? I really like this one. I'll put this one lower S tier. I think it's great. Polis. Let's see the temperature checker. I like the temperature checker a lot. I don't know why. It's very simple. You just look at the number and you click up or down and hold it until you win. But I like it.
I like it too. I got peer pressured. See,
Why?
I was kind of gonna put this in S, the crystal reconstruction one, but then I saw that you like put it lower, and I was like, okay, maybe it's not so iconic. Maybe I should. But it's fun. It's
I mean,
fun.
the crystal one I put in S tier.
That's what I was. No, yeah, no.
I think it is fun. I think it's good. It expresses skill. Do I like this better than... What do I like this more than?
I like this.
There we go.
I
Right
like
there. That's how much I like
temperature.
it.
I'm putting it where I had originally put crystal. This one I hate.
Oh, I love this one.
Ah.
It's great. Oh, come
No,
on.
It's like, cause it's like.
You don't like making the little path?
Yeah, but then if you mess up, you have to do it again.
Yeah, just don't mess up. It's that easy.
But I will do it. It will.
I'm putting this top of A. I love this one. Well, I don't like it more than 1 through 9, but I do really like it.
I mean, it's still going in A, but
Adriana,
what?
do you have your Discord notifications on stream? Like
no.
the pings?
Yeah, maybe.
I just see someone in your chat saying Discord ping.
Okay. Streamer mode on. I don't know why it keeps getting disabled. I'm sorry, chat.
There has to be a way to prevent this. I don't know what it is, but it's got to be out there.
Okay.
The one where you tap the 4
Thank you,
corners like
Val.
5 times.
we love a little Discord ping.
I like this one a lot. I'm putting this one in S tier also.
I like it. I don't think it's S tier for me, but I like it.
Well, no,
It's
probably
going
not
middle
S
of
tier.
A for me. The Node one is also like... the Node one
Right there. Oh, this one? Yeah, I don't really care for it that much. It's alright. I'll put it...
I like the
there.
searching. I like the searching one.
Oh, I
but
love this
sometimes-
one. I'll put this in
Sometimes
S.
it takes forever.
I think I like it more than Asteroids.
You
A
think
keen
so?
eye
Yeah,
can identify
that's true.
the cool box with the leaf and the skull and the diamond and the crystal.
That's A tier for me. I think
I'd put
I'm
it in A
putting
tier.
it. Oh, I'll put it with the sorting one, where it's like the same type of thing. Oh, the wheels one. I don't really like it that much. The physics.
The
of
wheel
it,
one sucks. I don't like the wheel.
Yeah. The physics of it are weird, and then you have to wait for it to fill up.
I'm putting this one top of C tier.
I'm putting it in D tier.
Because I kind of like spinning
That's
the
just
wheel,
me.
but it's also kind of annoying.
I hate this one.
The
This
internet one.
Yeah, it's one of those set it and forget it ones, but I don't know why. Something about it, I just don't like it.
It doesn't hit the same way that
No.
Viles does. It does not.
Nope.
I'll put it in
It's D tier.
D tier. Wow. Okay, you really don't like this one.
I don't like it.
I feel the same way. I don't know what it is. I really can't even put my finger on it. But no, it feels different, and I don't like it nearly as much.
Yeah, it's.
But D tier, I feel like that's
yeah.
a little harsh. I'm
No,
giving it
I don't
like
like it.
middle
like
C
it.
tier. Like bottom C tier. Yeah, let's go with that. The air
Okay.
canisters.
It goes.
I like that. Yep.
And I
it's like
do
I'm
like
playing Among
that.
Us right
so,
now.
and I do like that, so I'm putting it in A tier.
I'd probably give it like an A tier too. In fact, I would definitely give it an A tier. There we go. Water jugs. I don't like water jugs.
Yeah, I'm putting that in.
I think this is top of D for me. It pisses me off whenever I have to do it.
I'm putting it in D next to the water wheel. And
I guess
last, but certainly not least,
the best one. It's the best one. Whoop. It's top of S tier. It is my all-time favorite Among Us minigame.
Do I love it enough to supersede the iconic
For me, yes.
Scan and
Easy.
card?
That it has always been my favorite one. Just to be able to listen to that masterpiece.
And it's also like next to the tree. Yeah, I'll put it. Yeah. I'll
Is
put
it the
at
best
top
one?
of that. Yeah.
I think so too. I'm glad you
Okay.
agree. Alrighty.
Woo! We did it.
Let's see. Where did I go wrong? I think it's all looking pretty good. Yeah, the gas can and the water should be pretty much next to each other because it's like the same thing. I think I'm pretty happy with all of this.
Yeah. No, this is good.
I think I'm good. I think that's it.
Cool.
And if you disagree, you are incorrect and bad at Among Us.
All right, guys. Next we have
What's next? I forgot what we were doing next. Oh,
text emoticons.
Woo! Text emoticons! This is a great one. This is a fantastic.
Wait, hang on. Can we take a little intermission here?
What do you want?
I want to tweet my stream. I never
Oh
do
my
that.
god, Adriana. You're killing me, girl. What are you doing?
Sorry, I am sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
All
okay.
right, okay. Chat, what you can do right now is you can look at these and you post. You post right now in the chat. Which one is your favorite?
What's your favorite one? If you were to pick any of these wonderful emoticons, what would you pick and why? Give a detailed explanation as to why. Man, I actually don't know how I'm gonna rate these. This is tough.
Okay, I'm gonna use
XD.
that one? Where's that one picture of Marnie?
I'm not gonna spoil it, but I know where XD is going. Don't you worry. It's kind of sacrilege that they only have one form of XD, capital X, capital D.
I'm putting this picture of Marnie on Twitter.
Well, Fairy, what do you mean, no, don't you dare? What are you talking about? You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know me.
Let's see. I am...
I do know you. Uncultured. Not well enough, apparently. You're getting... no, it's gonna be fine. Trust me. This list is missing a lot of classic emoticons. This is true. Where's OTL? There's not even an OTL? Like, come on.
Yeah.
We've all
I
played
agree.
Persona 3. Where is it? Yeah, no
More
ors.
like we've all... Well, that's not true, actually.
What?
I was gonna be like, more like we were all in middle school in like 2000.
Hey now.
Yeah, but we weren't.
Careful, Adriana, careful.
Okay, give me a sec. I'm making tier lists on Twitch right now. And if you think this dog is S tier, you should come.
How could you not click on
say
it?
so. And then I will put a little trophy emoji.
Oh, because that's what you get for being an S tier?
Yeah, that's what she gets, okay. And then I will put twitch.tv.
Marnie is the little trophy.
Slash me. Dude, you must. I really am gonna need everybody to go look at this picture. By the way.
Okay. I guess I can.
You've seen this one. You've seen this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably one that I've already seen, but I'll see which one it is anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. Give me a second.
No, take your time. It's fine. It does give me more time to consider where I'm going to be placing all of these, which I do need, because I really don't know.
She's so goofy!
She's a goofy
Okay.
dog.
Alright, okay.
Where'd she learn that from?
Haha, who could say?
We don't know.
Okay, I am ready.
Where is Wink Tongue? Thankfully not on the list. That's too much even for here.
Okay,
Wait, I'm trying to see the picture.
oh.
The silly little picture. Oh, I love that one of Marnie.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen it with the 2 emoji hearts, so
That's new.
that's a huge improvement. Love it. Where is capital O underscore capital O going?
I know you're putting that in S.
It has to be an S tier. It has to be. It is beyond iconic.
Yeah.
Like, that's... if you don't put it in S tier, that's the look I'm giving you.
Yeah, I put it in S tier.
Simple as that.
The huge... Okay, so here's what I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about these capital C ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
B. It's like a B. It's not... It's like off center. It's not...
Yeah, I'll raise you one. I'm giving it like a D tier. I don't like them. I never liked using C.
Well...
Just use
my thing is...
use a parentheses. It's not that hard.
Look down a bit.
What do you mean?
If you look too down, you're gonna see the one that's stacked, but it's inverted. That gets lower. Actually, you know what?
What
No,
makes
I'm
that
gonna put
one?
it
Well, that
in
one
C
is
for
worse,
C.
actually.
It's worse. It just is.
Yeah. You know what? I think this one, capital C, is better. I'll move this one up to C tier.
Yeah, it's
Hilariously
C for
enough. Yeah, C for C.
Okay. this is awesome.
That's
I love this one.
A tier. I don't know if it's cracking S,
A.
but high A tier. And this other one I'll put. I think our lists are identical currently. Well, I mean, what do you think? Is it A tier? Is it S tier? What do you think?
It's S tier. It's S tier for me.
Now here's the question.
okay,
I see a lot of
the
people in my
MySpace
chat.
ones.
Hang on. I see a lot of people in my chat doing the :0 as opposed to the capital
No,
O.
It can't be. It's got to be the
Which one is better?
O.
I think
It's
capital
more
O is better.
surprised.
I think
It's
capital
more-
O is
yeah,
better.
I'm more surprised.
It does emphasize the
These
surprise.
MySpace, these like 2007 MySpace, like
Damn it, I do think this is
ILY,
S tier.
like ILY girl :bracket. I put them in A. Representative of an era.
Okay. Our lists need to diversify at some point. Where are you putting the cat face?
Oh, well, of course it's an S tier.
Our lists need to diversify at some point.
Okay, well, here we go.
All right, this is a good one.
7.
I put mine where it belongs. F, mine might actually move down there.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what is it even supposed? It's like a smiley. You know what? No, it does kind of suck, doesn't it?
Thanks for stopping by.
This one is high A tier, top of A tier.
Oh,
even.
this one?
Yeah.
This is S for me. It's S in front of the big eyes.
It's so
actually.
sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Oh, but this one is so sad too.
This one's sadder. I'm a huge fan of the parentheses.
Yeah.
Do I like it more than the cat face? Oh,
I don't.
it's so difficult to say. I don't think I do either. I'll put it there. TT? It's literally like TT. TT's great.
That's yeah, that's S tier.
I'll put him right there.
Just
Lowercase o underscore lowercase o. That's not as good.
It's not as good, but it's an A. I feel like that also to me feels like
it's less surprise.
a similar era as A.
I'll put it in
Which
B.
is appropriate.
You know what? I like colon lowercase c more than I like colon
colon
capital.
lowercase.
I'll put that in B tier. It's good.
Yeah, these two are... for some reason, I feel like the capital C, when it's inverted, does not work for me. It works less, but I feel like the little c, it can go both ways, and it's fine.
Here's my problem. I really dislike emoticons that are, like, face and then eyes. It needs to be eyes and then face. Or, like, have it be even, like, O underscore O. You know what I mean? So I think, like, the C and then colon, I don't like it. I don't screw with it.
That's like a... Neo Starfire 55 used to do that at some point.
Which one?
Like, parentheses, colon.
Well, a
Like
lot has
but it's a
changed
backwards
since
smile.
Neo Starfire. I'm glad she's learned the errors of her
it
way.
didn't even make sense. It was just like, hee hee, I'm so different. I don't know.
She was, but that's why we liked her.
She was in middle school or whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
This one's very cute. I'll give this low A tier.
It's an A. It's an A, yeah.
It's just a little bit shocked. It's like, it's not like,
This one. This one is definitely an S tier.
oh, super S tier. Man. Yeah, I'd put this like high S tier. I guess it's like middle, but really good. The U?
The U.
I've never vibed with the U. I think I'm giving it C tier.
I'm putting it in B.
It's fair. Come on, colon capital D.
Colon D, that's an S.
So I think that's my favorite. It's not better than cat face. It's just, it's not. It's not better than sad face either. But it's so close. It's so close.
For me, it's...
OWO? I fucking hate OWO. It's bottom. That's it. I do not like it. Here, I'll do uwu too. There we go. I like it less than OWO even. So there you go.
I like OWO and uwu.
Well, that's great. I have done my duties. Are you kidding me? Are you? This is not good. Uwu TTOWO. No.
Actually, there.
I take issue with so many things.
TTOWO.
I don't like it. I don't want to be uwooed at or owoed at. You know what? Actually, owo's worse because that's the furry one. Let's get that one down even further. Let's bury it. Uwu's at least a little more widespread, and I mean, owo, it's just no, capital S.
Okay.
Furry and feral. Yeah, let's. This one's A tier. Actually, you know what? No, this is top of B tier.
It's C tier for me. What
fair.
is this?
I have no clue.
I think
It's
like
F tier is what it is.
Kinda. It doesn't make sense.
I've never seen anyone type this.
I'm sorry. This trumps cat mouth.
Yes, it does. I agree.
It's classic.
This is
Nothing will
my
ever-
favorite emoticon of all time.
Yeah.
Is the
Ooh,
smile.
and colon P.
I fucking love colon P. I'll
Kate,
put
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm gonna have to move these down.
That's fair. It's okay.
I'll put them there. Colon P. That's a.
I put it high S. Below colon D, above colon L. for me.
Okay, so this next one is complicated. This next one is complicated because...
Is it?
Oh, Alpha, thank you so much for the 41 months.
Yo.
Colin P, yeah. It's complicated because when I'll type it in your chat.
Okay.
Oh shoot, it didn't, hang on.
That's not...
That's how I usually type an unsure face, because to me it just looks better. Something about like the negative space of it, I don't know. But you know, for the purposes of this, I don't know. I don't know.
I really like it.
It's okay, Scoot. Thank
I
you
like
for
it.
Coming to visit me.
I like it more than the :L, but not as much as :P. Now, how do we feel about the carrots?
I like them. But they're a little bit. They're an A.
Yeah, I think they're high A. Well, yeah. I like the sad one better. Yeah, let's go with that. That looks good. The winky face. These are very... This is a very dangerous one.
I mean, it's S tier. It's classic. It's... Oops, wait, what did I do?
It's real good. S tier above :D.
I'll put it...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I like
a cheeky wink. Come on. It's good. It's good stuff.
Ooh, TTO.
Ooh, TTO. God damn it.
There.
All right.
Oh, this one. This one is also.
One.
This is also. I feel like all of these ones in A, except for maybe this like last one, they're so like. They're an era. They're an era for sure.
Yeah. And XD is the second best one. It doesn't beat Smile for me, but it is number 2.
Yep.
All right. Our lists are pretty similar, kind of.
So true, Ned.
Look at that.
There's no :V, and I do like :V. I would put :V in A tier, I think.
Catface is better than XD. This is not true. XD is lesser than Catface. This is not true.
Ooh, TTO.
XD is the second best one.
Ooh.
Uwu and Owo are exactly where they belong on my list.
Ooh, TTO.
No.
Okay, what do we have next?
What's up next? What are we doing?
Windows XP wallpapers,
Whoa.
which I definitely have done before, but I'm gonna do it again. I think it was a long time ago, so.
We're getting there. Hang on. There we go. That's more like it.
Whoa! Spoilers! You showed spoilers.
I already showed them all. They know. It's right here. School supplies, video game controllers.
No,
all get. It cannot be hit. It's on your stream too.
God. But we don't know if they're it's like if
fake.
you're reading the next episode of Netflix. It's like, you know.
Okay.
Anyway.
XD is better with a lowercase x. I agree situationally. What do we got? We have this one, which is absolutely beautiful. The mountain range with the moon.
Yeah, I do like that one.
That's lovely.
That's an A for me.
That's going
I
in S.
love this one. I always used this one a bunch because I love fall.
One?
So for me, it's an S tier personally.
I like fall. It goes into like A. The beach. That's like where SpongeBob lives.
It is.
That's nice. I'll put that in like higher A. Bliss Hill, it's unbeatable. Sorry.
Oh
Spoilers.
yeah, well that's the one.
In fact, how do we Hang on.
You
yeah.
create a tier for it.
It's the only way. It's the only thing you can do.
New.
Hang on. Orange. No, wait. Like, this orange. Oh, I'm getting my colors all mixed up.
Oh my god.
It's bliss. There we
That's
go.
good.
It's the only one you should be using.
Yeah, for sure. But if you are gonna use another
wait,
one,
that's
there
like-
are some nice alternatives.
There we go.
This one's S tier for me because it's like, if you are like looking for something that's a little bit more simple or like not necessarily classy, but like if you're like a
Yeah.
library or something or whatever, but you don't want to have the
It's
spoiler
clean.
alert stupid one. Yeah, it's clean. It's like, yeah.
The fish swim?
I love Fish Swim. They're so good. I'm putting them in A.
I'm actually bumping down
Functionally.
the fall one's going in B. I'm afraid to say.
That's okay. That's okay.
I feel very conflicted about this because I'm gonna say something that people aren't gonna like. I don't like this one.
The doggy one.
I don't like the doggy one.
I like the doggy one. I think functionally it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's very centered. But if I'm trying to have a doggy one, I just find a,
Yeah.
I'd use my own dog or
probably
I'd
use
find
my
a
own
different one on
doggy.
the internet.
I think for me it's like, I don't know.
Who is
I
this
guess it's
dog?
like
That's what I need to know. Who is he?
Windows. My thing is like Windows XP was all about like, ooh, it's like, I don't know. It was a kind of a technology era where it was like, oh, we're like making technology a bit cooler and more accessible and stuff. So I feel like I'm more drawn to like the bright sort of like tech ones.
Yeah, Tin Verb makes a good point. The filter makes it look sad. I don't like the colors on it.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was more natural colors, I would like it a lot better. But it's like being it being black and white and like washed out. Just
The
the vibes are
like,
off.
if you have icons on it, those icons are gonna have colors, which it's just not.
That adds
it's weird.
for the
It's
contrast,
not a
right?
yeah. This next one, I think functionally it's fine,
I like it.
but
I'll put it
I'm
like
putting
low
it in
B.
C. I put it in C. I don't know, something about like how muted and desaturated it is. I don't know. Something about it is like depressing to me.
That's true. It's a muted
But that's
background.
Just to me. That's just
But that's why I
me
like it
thing.
though. I kind of like that it's muted, but not as
That's
muted
fine,
or
that's fine.
saturated as the I guess unsaturated. I don't even know what to call it. It's the dog one.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
this one.
This
one
one's
looks
weird.
cool, but it's really busy. I don't like.
This one's cursed.
If I'm trying to look at, I have my ones that I want to put in cursed, and this is not one of them. I think it looks cool. I really like the design of it, but if I'm like trying to place my icons and look for my icons, this is not where I want to do it.
Actually, you know what? This is now that I'm looking at the roster, this one's not cursed. Hang on, no.
Yeah.
It's D tier though. I don't
Yeah.
like it. This one is. I think I like it less.
Oh,
What
yeah, I
even
don't
is
like
this?
one.
What is it supposed to be?
I don't know. I don't like it. This one's cursed.
The pink one? No, the pink one's cool. What do you mean?
Are you kidding me?
No, actually the shade is kind of like eye straining.
Can you imagine this on your entire screen?
You know what? Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
If I do think if it was a different shade of pink, I would like it a lot. But when I
Yeah.
really look at it and I imagine it being the entire screen, I think I would
Yeah.
probably lose my mind immediately.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to take in.
And you're also trying to read words on it. It's just a lot.
Uh-huh.
This one I really liked. This flower one. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna mute for a second so I can.
That's okay. I'm gonna put this flower one below the doggy. I don't vibe super hard with the flower one. I don't know what it is. I like me a flower. Flowers are cool. We'll get to that one with the, like, tulips or whatever the yellow flowers are. But
I think for me, I really liked it because I would, like, check my computer before going to school, and it's like, oh, the sun's coming up. It's kind of that sort of time of day. I liked it. So I put it in B.
That's nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the moon, Adriana? Tell me about that.
Cursed.
What's cursed about it?
I'm sorry. It's cursed.
What do you mean?
It looks so ominous.
You can look up at that thing any time of night.
Well, I
Except
don't
when
want
it's
to look at
gone.
it that close.
You have to look at it. That's where we're all going.
No.
In 10 years from now. You have to go.
I don't want it to look like that when I go there.
I mean, a photograph is a photograph. It's not gonna look different.
I mean, it depends. Are we gonna do any work?
No, we're just gonna like live in the craters.
To the moon before we.
We're gonna be like ants, and the craters are like our ant hills. It's gonna be great. I give it a. I like the fall one better. Like mid B tier. It's fine.
You better like the fall one better.
I do like the fall one better. It's good.
Okay.
This one is mesmerizingly good. I love this one.
Yeah.
You hate it. No, just say it. You hate it. That's okay.
I put it in D tier. I'm
Wow,
sorry.
really? What do you not like about it?
It makes me feel stuck.
It's beautiful. The colors are so good.
It's very beautiful, but
The
it's
moon
just
rising up. Oh god, it's so good.
Well, there's your first.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
There's that, and then also just like it's this endless expansion of
desert.
Where's the civilization?
There is none. It's sand.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's sand. If you walk around, you'll die probably.
I would just rather look at fish swim.
Fish. I mean, the fish are good. Well, what about, with all due respect to Bliss Hills, my favorite one of all time? That is no contest. Is that not equally scary? It's basically the same thing, except this one has the moon and sand. No?
Absolutely
Why not?
Because right behind you there's the road.
But there could be a road in the sand, you just don't see it.
Yeah, okay.
What do we feel about this pattern? The blue
this
one?
One's great.
This one's fine.
This is A tier.
It's alright.
It's one of those like
it's very nebulous.
Gosh, honestly, I think I'm gonna put it in S.
Really?
Yeah, under the prison like one.
It's pretty clean.
Because these are just like, yeah, this is just like clean Windows XP. I like to see icons on it. It's pleasing to look at, you know.
It's a very neutral. I think I put it top of A. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, I put it in S.
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge, I like.
That's a great one.
Good. It's a good Windows XP. Yeah, it's good. It's representative of it, I think. I put it under Fish Swim.
I put it bottom S tier.
Okay.
I like Stonehenge. It's cool. The tulips, those are tulips, right?
Oh, I loved those.
These are fantastic. I think this is top of A tier for me.
This is an S tier for me.
Well,
this is an S tier for me. Just because yellow's my favorite color, and I like it. I liked them a lot. So
I think that the photo itself is very pretty.
Yeah.
But for clarity and readability of icons,
busy.
I think it kind of sucks. So
Yeah,
I think that
no,
definitely
you're right.
detracts.
Top of A.
I'll put it below the fish,
You
but
got a
above the
point, and I hate
Bikini
it.
Bottom Island. That's good. This one where we're going light speed. The light speed
Oh yeah,
one.
this is an S. This is an S.
Really? It's space. It's scary.
No, it's a Windows XP desktop background.
No, it's Star Wars. We just stole from Star Wars.
It doesn't matter because it's not space. It's just
What is it?
it's just lines.
It's just lines.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. I think I'll put
it's
it
an
low
S
B.
tier.
Well, I'll put
I
it
put
like
it in S tier, under prisms, above the wavy, whatever.
high B, below fall, above the moon. Here's the real desert plains. That's not color corrected or wavy and beautiful. It's just that's just sand and death and scariness.
Yeah, but this one at least reminds me of Final Fantasy X, so I'll put it in C. It's also somehow less depressing than the...
Is it? I'm really surprised. I would have guessed that you would have liked that one a lot.
I'll put it in C.
I think... I think it's top of B. I think I like this one more than Fall. But Fall's still really good. Yeah, this is fine. The 4th hour, thank you for the Prime 6 months, thank you. This is Windows XP backgrounds that we're rating right now, Necrocade.
Whoa!
This one, super cursed. Hate it.
I mean,
Hate
it's not
it.
cursed.
Do not put the logo of the company on the screen. That's
Yeah,
huge,
but
huge no-no.
This is like really corporate, like... They need one like this.
No,
you know?
I hate
for
it.
super corpo. It's clean. It's...
Yeah, when you walk into Microsoft headquarters during this era, that's what's on everyone's background. But that's what I dislike.
I'm giving
it's
it
too
a C.
corporate.
I'm giving it a C. It's, well, for me, it's just, I look at it and it's just like, it's the most neutral of neutral. So I'm putting it in C.
I don't
It's
even
at
think
least
that's
readable.
true. I think the most neutral one is the one that I have in top of A still.
No, because that one makes me feel
It's
nice.
too, yeah, I guess it's too bright.
This one is
and
like,
elicits
this
warm
one
and
is
kind
just straight
feelings.
up like,
This one's
this is-
cold and blue and
yeah,
corporate
very
and
corpo. Yeah, dude, you're so right, Evan. That's a public library wallpaper on God. Yeah, like.
and that's why it's
I think
cursed.
it has-
That's why it's super
I think it
cursed.
has its uses. No, I think it has its uses. These, I love these, and I actually think
Oh, starfish. Oh, I like them.
starfish. I like them. I think I'm gonna put them.
I'll put them above the tulips.
Yeah, that's where I just put them. Yeah.
That's a good
this?
place.
Oh, this is the.
Cursed, super cursed.
Why?
It's
Well,
weird.
I wouldn't call it cursed.
I like the colors, but that's a real woman on my desktop. That's weird. Looking at a bird.
It's like a renaissance. It's like a renaissance.
It's like
type
some
of-
Galileo type of beat.
Yeah. But.
I think it looks
is-
weird.
I put it in D. It's super readable though if you want to put your icons on it.
That is true. I appreciate that. This one, I don't really remember too well.
It's just like, it wants to be Bliss, but it's not, you know?
This is just Bliss, but like the cameraman was like falling over backwards and accidentally snapped an extra shot. Which is fine. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, I still really like it, so I'm putting it in A. But
I'll put it above
probably like...
Bikini Bottom. For readability, it's also very nice.
Yeah, it's just like, it's Bliss, but...
It's
like,
Bliss
knockoff
Light.
Bliss.
It's Diet Bliss.
Yeah.
Still
Okay.
good. Well, actually, put it above the tulips.
This one,
I really like it.
This one's a B for me.
It's the ocean. That's scary.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, there are...
But that's where the fish do swim.
There are more happy depictions of the oceans in A tier, so I'm gonna put it in B.
That's a good point.
It's readable. Ooh,
How do you feel about that? Cursed? That's where you live!
Yeah, exactly. Super cursed. Super cursed.
I love it. I love the space ones. I'll put this, like, high A. Like there, yeah. The dewdrops on the branch.
It's nice.
That is nice.
I put it under the flower in B.
I'll put it, below autumn in B. This one I absolutely love. This one's fantastic.
Oh yeah, this one's nice.
It's so pretty.
It's an A tier, I think. For me, I like the cute little island and the fish were ones that I used more. Yeah, I'll put it.
That's the top of my S. I love that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, okay.
And then finally we have the weird waterfalls.
I feel a positive feeling when I look at it. It's very calming.
Yeah, it's nice.
Bottom of
I think it's low B for
doggy.
me.
Above doggy.
I'm giving that one low B.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Earned it.
Hold on.
This
What
is
needs
my
to be
list.
changed? Stonehenge's S, yes. The wavy ones, fish swim, tulips. I don't think this one makes the cut. I like the desert one more. In fact, I like this one more too. In fact, I like fall more too. But that's right. That is correct. The moon, flowers. You know, I think flowers probably top of C. These two ones, I'm so close to moving these two into cursed, but I think that's fine.
Which ones?
My D tier ones, the red swirls and the.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't have a D tier.
Then it wouldn't have a D tier. That's true. I think this is good. I like this. We're saving it. Final answer. Boom. Shipped.
Okay.
Opinion correct once again.
I am downloading the image.
What's next,
I've
Adriana?
downloaded the
What are we
image.
doing next?
Next, we have all game consoles.
Every
Wait.
single one. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
This one's gonna be hard to rate.
I feel like I'm gonna need to change these tiers. Okay.
S, A, B, C. Yeah, I need the I don't play and I don't know tier list. That's gonna be important.
Yeah, okay, so didn't own.
Hold on. This one.
Why is it? I hate that it's like not.
Well, there we go. Okay.
Didn't.
Oh man, this is like all of them.
Okay, no. So okay, hang on, wait. Didn't own.
Hudson Turbo Graphics is S tier. It's like I cannot comment on that. I don't know.
Who didn't own.
Oh, having a Who tier list would be
Didn't
smart. Let me do
play much. Shoot. Well,
Who?
I didn't own. Rarely
that. Come on.
played. Good stuff. Loved.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, close enough.
Yeah. What do you have?
I have S, A,
I
B,
see.
C, D, Who, and don't know, didn't own.
Okay. Atari, I didn't own.
This is Atari Pong.
Oh, Atari Pong?
Like, this
Yeah,
is just
I
a
mean,
Pong, like, there were a billion Pong machines back then,
I
too,
didn't
so...
realize that was a thing, so I guess I put that
Oh,
in
yeah.
Who.
No, every single company had a Pong machine.
Telstar,
Coleco, don't know, don't care. Magnavox Odyssey, don't know, don't care. Atari 2600, this was iconic. This was like the gaming console of the time. So...
I'm sure my parents / older brother had it.
You see, this is the difficult part about how to rate this list. Like, the Atari 2600 was a super...
Didn't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I do know what it is,
Well, wait, okay,
and it's super iconic and influential to video gaming, home gaming in general.
Well, but
so then, where does that actually list?
Well, that depends. How are you doing your list? Are you doing it based on like?
Just based on my opinion? I mean,
or just like your personal experiences.
I feel like cultural significance should play some type of role in the rating of all of this. Well, even if I haven't owned it.
Mine.
Not on yours?
Not on mine. Mine is loved. Good stuff. Rarely played. Didn't own.
You know what? I think if I haven't played it or don't know a ton about it, regardless of its cultural significance and impact, I will just put it in the like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. Like Atari 5200, ColecoVision, another one, Channel F, Vectrex, don't even know what that is actually.
Fairchild, Channel F.
Well, actually, do I even need the Who tier? Probably don't. There we go.
Nintendo Game & Watch. I didn't own him, but he's great. I love that.
Well, hold on. Oh wait, okay. So you have the Who and the didn't own. Okay.
Didn't own. Yeah. But they're important.
They are important. That's what I'm saying. Like, all of this is important.
No. What I'm saying is, it's important to distinguish between literally what is this and like, I didn't own it, but I know it, and I think that's for me the kind of like, yeah, I know.
That's fair. I'm on the NES. I'm ready to move into big boy territory.
Oh, okay. I don't know many of the Atari distinctions other than C64.
Yeah, Adriana, you don't know what Pong is? You never heard of Pong?
No, I mean, it's just a Pong machine. That specific machine I've never heard of. Never ever heard of the Commodore 64 ever before in my life. I'm just kidding. Yes, I have. I didn't know though.
NES.
NES.
I mean, like, the vast majority of games on the NES were awful. They were terrible. But it had some bangers and it paved the way to much greater things. So...
yeah, for me,
I don't know, like C?
Yeah, no, I could not possibly do this with, like, letters.
I'm trying to think.
You gotta switch to my system. It's
rarely,
so much easier.
No, I mean, rarely, despite it being rarely played, I still appreciate it.
Well, hang on, wait.
I think part of the way that I'm judging this is if I were to go back and play these consoles today, how awful would my experience be? And the answer for the NES is pretty awful. A lot of these games sucked. People did not know game design. We are still struggling to make it good. It's a lot. You know?
No, I get that. So Derek, the issue with putting the Commodore 64 higher up is I simply just didn't own one. So I do agree. I agree that the C64 was like a massive feat for gaming, and you could do a whole lot on it. But I never owned one.
I mean, yeah, so that's what we were talking about, and I was saying to you before the stream, even like,
what I can
like,
do is
I've played a lot of Nintendo Entertainment System games, but I've never owned a Nintendo Entertainment System, and I've only ever like emulated and stuff like that. And some of the games are really fun. Some of the games are not very fun, but
that's fair.
So it's hard to judge.
For me, what I can do is I can rank them within the didn't own, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, but then I would be messing up this lovely sort of color gradient they have going on, and I don't want to do that.
Oh,
so.
it's true. It's true. Gotta make it
Okay,
look pretty. Sega Master System. I don't know. The Lynx Gen 2. Was there a Gen 1 Lynx? I didn't know that. Lynx SNK, TurboGrafx 16.
Why is the Lynx? Why is Lynx Gen 2 before Lynx?
It's
very silly.
It's a good question.
I mean, like I didn't. I know of them, but I just didn't own them.
TurboGrafx 16. Don't know. Don't care.
Game Boy Pocket.
What is Game Boy Pocket?
It's like a Game Boy, but little.
I didn't know they made that. I thought they just had Game Boy.
It definitely came out after the Game Boy. The Game Boy.
That makes
wouldn't
sense.
have made sense if it was Game Boy Pocket.
That's Game Boy. Game Boy. Well, now that we're on the Game Boy, I mean, hey, Game Boy is pretty cool. I think I give Game Boy like a D.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It was good stuff.
Yes, good stuff.
SNES Gen 2?
Wait, SNES Gen 2? Who?
Yeah, who is that? I've never met her. SNES though? Oh my god. That's like A tier. SNES is so good. A lot of SNES games are still so good. CDI is bottom of the barrel. Awful.
The 32X. Yeah, no, for some reason I feel like we did have a 32X, but I don't remember. I barely interacted with it if we did. Some of these Sega ones are like, I barely remember.
Yeah, Sega had a lot of weird stuff going on. The Game
As
Gear.
far as I'm concerned, I was so baby, I wouldn't even, I don't know.
Right, that's in who tier?
Sega, no, we had the Genesis, but I don't know what. I don't know what gen of Genesis.
What Genesis?
Ooh, we never had it. We never had a Neo Geo, I don't think.
Actually, yeah, that belongs there. The Nokia Nomad. Like, come on. Who are you? How are you here?
Jaguar CD. What? Game Boy Color!
Yeah.
Loved.
It's a good guy. Like him.
It was my first, what I will say is it was my first console that was mine. Completely mine.
Aw. That's nice. What did the NES do to deserve C? Go back and play an NES game. Today. That's my challenge to you. And try not to shut it off after 5 minutes.
N64.
S tier.
Yeah.
How could it not be?
Yeah. Virtual Boy!
Yeah, S tier.
Ever Virtual Boy?
Yeah, it's great.
Do you own a Virtual Boy?
No, but I love it.
Oh, okay. We had a Virtual Boy.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was
I don't think I've ever met anyone who's actually owned a Virtual
trippy.
Boy.
It was pretty trippy.
Did you get severe eye strain from it? Playing Mario Tennis?
I remember trying it and thinking, wow, that was kind of wild.
Makes
so,
sense.
I don't know. It was just visually trippy. It's the best way I can describe it. Sega Nomad, who? Sega Saturn! Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, we know him.
We know him. Neo Geo Pocket Color, didn't own.
Man. When they say every game console, they mean every single one and all of the variations of those consoles. I mean, the PlayStation Generation 2 is technically better than the PlayStation, but then how do you rate that comparatively? I don't know. Anyway, PlayStation's also S tier.
I didn't own a PlayStation.
Like I was the PlayStation guy.
I wasn't aware there was like a Gen 2 of PlayStation, so I'll put that in B.
I had both actually.
3DO,
I was that kid.
I don't remember the 3DO at all, so.
I mean,
these little Tiger Gamecom, I didn't know there was like a dedicated Tiger
Yeah. Oh, they were terrible. Worse than Virtual Boy for sure.
Oh wait, you think Gen 2 has the analog stick? Oh,
Well, that was the second generation of the controller specifically. Did that come out with the second generation of the PlayStation 1? DualShock 2? Or DualShock Plus? I don't remember.
Xbox, good stuff.
Xbox it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good memories on it. The GBA, loved.
Love that guy. Ooh, but it's no GBA SP, so... Still
I
good,
might have
though.
to make a tier above loved. For
Love,
like
loved.
my maybe it's like we'll see. We'll see how the loved tier starts looking. I did not own a Game Boy Micro, but I heard that those were really good.
Oh, PlayStation 2. Be still my beating heart.
Hey, I'm not there yet!
I'm sorry, I'm zooming.
What the heck? Okay, GameCube, loved.
Again, I'm
GBA
struggling to
SP,
rate these.
loved.
I'm trying my best.
Nokia engaged. Didn't own. Dreamcast! Loved.
I think I actually had a PlayStation Gen 2, and not a Gen 1. It's got kind of late into the life cycle.
Yeah, pretty sure we had I loved the PS2.
PlayStation 2 is one of the console of all time, truly. It pushed the boundaries, it had all the bangers.
No, the Gen 2 is like, it's thinner.
Yeah, but it's like stronger too. It's like thinner and stronger.
Yeah, but so that's the one you had?
I had that one, yes.
I think we had both.
Oh.
We had like
Ooh la la, okay.
We had the no, I just mean like there was like that one came because I think around this time like my brother went to college. So we ended up having like this system that was at home, and then he got like another one for like college.
Well, sorry, PS2 games aged like shit, milk tier aging. Someone needs to go back and play Up Your Arsenal and Jak and Daxter immediately. ASAP. You are very incorrect about that one, my friend. Some Twisted Metal while you're at it. There's your homework. 360. That's a good game console. I mean, that had the good stuff.
I just wasn't much of an Xbox player.
Wait, what is the Xbox 360 Tiger?
Xbox
360 Google? What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
DS Lite! Yeah, I'm
using
gonna have to make another tier. DSi XL I never owned.
360 was better than PS2, sorry.
DSi never owned.
I had so many of these.
The DS. Wait, why is DS Lite before the DS?
Yeah, the upload order's kind of wacky.
I loved them both. Wii Mini.
You know what?
I loved the Wii.
I'm gonna stop putting all of these on my list and just do like the ones that I actually had and care about rating. Like, is the DS Lite that much different from the DS Nintendo? Not really.
Huh? Yeah, it is.
Is it though? It's the same.
Different
it's
eras.
the same thing.
Different eras.
Different eras, but it's not though. It's this. It plays the same games. It doesn't play any new games. You can play the same games on both consoles, like the Wii Mini and the Wii Nintendo. Like, what's the difference?
It doesn't because the DS Lite was simply better.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So of course it's going to be higher, regardless of the quality of games.
I'm putting them all on my list personally.
That's like saying new 3DS is the same as day one 3DS, but I mean, not. So yeah, the new 3DS is simply objectively better. Yes. So what's the point?
PS3 was okay.
Anyway,
right?
The DS was good. The what?
The PS3?
I liked it. People complained that it had no games, but it had plenty of games. It had good games. Had Killzone. Love that.
these different gens. I don't think did not have a PSP Go, but I did have a PSP. I rarely played it though. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Even though I rarely played it, I think it was exciting. I think it was exciting tech for me.
Wait, which one?
The PSP.
Ah, I had a PSP Go. That's the one I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Tiger Gizmodo. What?
It's okay.
Google Stadia.
Oh, Stadia. Oof. Oh no.
Didn't own.
What have they done?
Did anyone really?
Nobody owned it. That's the problem.
Owned. Yeah.
Xbox One? I never had an Xbox One.
Yeah.
2DS didn't have the 3DS though. 3DS was good, and I'm tired of pretending it wasn't.
Yeah. Why would you need to?
Because people are haters.
2DS XL didn't own. And I didn't own a 2DS either.
It's pretty good.
I never owned a 3DS XL, but I did own a 3DS.
Nintendo Switch, huh?
And I owned a new 3DS, but not the new 3DS XL. I had the new 3DS you could change the little plates out on, and I had a bunch of cute ones. I had the Animal Crossing one where you could put Isabel's face.
That's adorable.
Come
on, Cade, be a
Switch,
hater. No, it's good. I play my Switch all the time.
I love my Switch.
You know what I'm gonna do when I click stop streaming? I'm probably gonna play my Nintendo Switch and do the stupid little Pokemon game. Probably.
Wii U.
Oh, Wii U, top of S tier. That's in the Wii U tier.
I mean, I played it a lot, so I'm not gonna lie and say that I rarely played it.
It wasn't a bad console. It was just.
I put it in good stuff.
It was just unfortunate. It was an unfortunate console.
I never owned one of these Ouya's.
Oh, the Ouya. That's bottom of D tier. Is it worse than Stadia? Yes.
SNK Neo Geo once.
What?
I did not know that existed.
Who? PS4 Pro, fantastic console.
I just have a PS4. Wait, no.
That was the good stuff.
Yes? No? Yes, no.
I mean, it's just better. Tech-wise, at least. Oh, computer. Computer counts? Well, that's not very fair.
PlayStation. Wait, what the heck? I guess I like that. My Vita! That's where I played the entirety of the Danganronpa series.
Bottom tier.
I played it too much. Despite the fact that it was like basically just a Danganronpa machine, I played it too much, too many hours to not say good stuff. Okay, that's you!
Huh?
Blaze Entertainment Evercade?
Yeah, I made that. That's me.
Wow. You went too fast! What the heck? Okay, who? Evercade who?
What do you mean Evercade who? I mean, that's me.
Who? Xbox Series S, didn't know.
Just shove all these.
I did not own this little Game & Watch. Switch OLED, I don't own. The Playdate, I saw it. PAX looked cool, but I don't know one. PS5, I don't
Shield
own.
TV? What?
Gaming computer? I mean, yeah, I guess I love that. That shouldn't count.
No, it shouldn't count. This is gaming consoles. That is so unfair.
What is this? What are these NVIDIA things? Who? I didn't. What is this? Valve Steam Deck. I do really like the. I like the Steam Deck. Steam Link? I feel like I rarely have used the Steam Link.
I never used it.
Despite having access to it, it's just I don't know, it feels unreliable. Anyway, that's my list.
Yeah, I'm happy about my list, I think.
I'm not gonna make another tier above loved, but my favorite era is definitely DS Lite.
It was a good era. Had
DS
the Wii.
Lite, 3DS, yeah.
Had everything you need.
That's my favorite era, I think. I download.
All save and download.
Okay, what's next?
What
now
is
that
next?
We've run all of the consoles we can do.
Oh boy.
Controllers!
Controllers of the now this one. I like this one better. They all have their own little subtle nuances the entire time. So the Wii U gamepad, that goes in D tier as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Please look at your Wii U gamepad. How about no thank you?
And
how about I don't want to do that?
It was always like you charged it, but then it was like you have to charge it again immediately.
Oh my god, you know what? I'm looking at this list now. I need to add a row below.
For what?
For the... We're almost there, you'll see.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have an issue with it.
The Wii U Pro controller, it was fine. It's like C tier. It was reliable enough. It was hardy. It was stable. It was okay.
Yeah, it was alright. I mean, put it in B.
It's not crazy.
It didn't feel... You know what I mean? Like...
What?
That one, I don't know. It just didn't feel... It felt so light and like...
Yeah, it felt cheap, if that makes
didn't
sense.
feel
It felt weird. But it was still, you know, it was serviceable.
Yeah, it was serviceable, so I'm putting it in B.
Oh, God.
I like... Okay,
Careful.
Well... The issue with this is that this is implying that I play with Joy-Con with, like, the little puppy peripheral to it, but I don't. I just hold one Joy-Con in each hand. But I like it.
Yeah, they should have Joy-Cons, like, just the Joy-Cons.
I mean, so just know that I don't play it in puppy mode. I play it, you know, with them separated. This one, I know that you're gonna put the single Joy-Con flipped. I know you're gonna put that below D tier, but for me, I don't mind it. I have baby hands, so I put it in C.
I
think it's kind of cute.
I have it correctly where it needs to be.
I'll put it in D. I'll put it in... No.
The sideways Joy-Con is in the why God, do we gotta suffer tier. Exactly where it needs to be.
I think it's funny.
It's funny? It's funny how it destroys my hands and ligaments. That's hilarious, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's decent. Okay, that's fine.
Pro Controller, pretty good.
Pro Controller's fantastic. I put that in A tier. I love the Pro Controller. They killed it with that thing. I'm a large man with large man hands, okay? Please take this into consideration. When I say, why do we have to suffer, I mean, like, I'm literally suffering holding this thing. It's painful, it's small, I have to contort my hands, it's not right. The Atari controller, I never played it. I don't know it. It's probably
not
fine.
Very responsive.
It's probably uncomfortable to hold and not very responsive and annoying, but I don't know.
But it's iconic. I'll put it in C.
How much experience do you have with it?
0.
Oh, okay.
But it's iconic.
It is iconic. The NES controller's iconic too. Despite that also destroying your hands while playing.
What's this thing?
I don't know.
Some sort of Sega thing?
This is why I have the I don't know tier. It does say Sega in the middle. I think it does? I'm not sure.
I'm gonna put a tier that's just like I've just never.
I can put a lot of these in I don't know, actually.
Well, no, wait, shoot. How do I add a? Oh, add below.
There we go. This is good.
Wait, shoot. What? New. Add a row.
Oh wait, this also isn't all of the controllers.
No, it's just some.
It's some of them, and that's okay.
Wait, what is happening? I messed up.
I make that mistake constantly.
Okay,
Thank you, Luisma34 for the tier 1. So many I don't know controllers. I haven't been around for that long. I never touched these ones. I'm sorry to say. The OG Xbox controller is so awful. It doesn't look super comfy. Why does it have just a big circle in the middle? That's odd.
Wait, what? Oh my god, the Sega Saturn one?
Yeah.
I really liked that one because some of the buttons on it are like concave. Like they dip in. Oh my gosh, hi Fairy. Fairy, unfortunately, that no longer directs here.
I love it there too, Fairy. You and me both.
Okay, wait, let me fix this.
Okay.
Okay. The Genesis, I don't remember very much, but it looks like it was kind of bad. I'm putting the Saturn one in A just because I remember.
I never had that one.
Wait, where are you now?
I'm on the Xbox 360 controller.
Oh, okay, hang on, I gotta catch up.
I just haven't used a lot of these controllers, so I was able to shove them a lot into the corners.
Fairy says I went to adrianahero.com hoping it would be here, but it was just you. Yeah, that's just my outdated website. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there you go.
The Dreamcast controller was not very ergonomic, but what I will say is that I really liked how you put like the memory card in there, and you could take your little like Chow from Sonic Adventure 2 places.
Yeah.
I liked that, so.
It looks very awful to hold, but it's always looked very cool and appealing to me.
Yeah. It was kind of heavy. Oh, the triggers felt really great, though. Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Wow.
I've never held this one.
The Famicom controller?
Yeah.
OG Xbox?
The OG Xbox. Wow. It was fine. It was good.
I never held it. I never touched it. And I'm glad for it.
It was very big and chunky. But what I will say is that you couldn't see a little guy there. It's just a big Xbox in the middle, right? So
yeah.
There's no little guy, so that gets B tier and not A tier.
They should have had a little guy.
I agree.
For serious. 360 controller has to be S tier.
Yeah.
One of the greatest controllers man has ever made. It's almost perfect. The Xbox One controller. That's the Xbox One controller.
Oh, I don't think I've held that one.
It's pretty good. I don't like it as much as the 360, but I think it's pretty good. It's like the Pro controller for the Switch, but a little bit better, I think.
Wait, so hang on, what?
The D-pad was fine. Oh, the DualShock 1 controller, this thing was it has no sticks.
I never held it, because...
it's not very good.
Well, the PS2 one was good. I liked it.
It was, yeah.
I give it an S tier. In fact, it saw me through so many lightning dodges on the and
Gotta have a good
that
controller
goes a long
for that.
way for me. I like that. I'm trying to figure out what the distinction is between that and the
PS3 controller was just like a little bit stubbier, and I didn't like it as much. It was okay. It was just, it's small. It's very small.
It's just the same. It's just A.
I feel like it's the same, but kind of worse, in my opinion. PlayStation 4 controller was wonderful. I preferred it to the Xbox controller. And I think that the PS5 controller is just a better version of the PS4 controller, too.
What is it?
But I can't apply it. I don't know what that is. I just shoved it into the IDK tier list.
I have not held that.
That's a banana.
This is... and then the
NES controller? Ooh.
Well, it just doesn't seem very comfortable to hold.
No,
but
it's
boy,
not.
is it iconic, you know?
It is. I'll put it like in D.
I put it at the bottom of A.
Okay. Wait, what is the difference between these two?
I don't think there is. I think one of them was just Japan. It's the Super Famicom, and then the other one's like
right.
the SNES. So
I'll do the
yeah,
American one.
Technically, I've never held that one. The SNES, it's alright.
It's okay. It's better than the NES. They learned a little bit.
Yeah, okay, I'll put this one in D.
The N64 controller. Oh. That goes in why God do we gotta suffer? What were they thinking with this monstrosity?
Yeah.
Oh my God, why?
It's not
Why did they do
just
that?
Not.
They shouldn't have done it. GameCube controller, though?
Yes.
Oh, it's gotta be... Oh, God, is it... It has to be below 360 controller, but it's so good for specific things. The thing about the 360 controller and the PS4 controller is that it's a lot broader of a scope. However, the GameCube controller is really, really good at doing specific things. And I like that about it. But it's S tier for sure. It's a funky controller, but a fantastic one. And then the Wiimote. And Nunchuck.
I liked it.
I liked it. It was good. Bottom of A.
This thing though, this was like, we're talking like, it felt cheap. This felt so cheap.
Oh yeah, I never had that. So.
It was helpful. It's like you know how the Wii U Pro controller was like, now this is serviceable, but it feels cheap. This one was really like that.
Even worse.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, it was comfy. It's just it was so light and like, yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is it.
I'm pretty happy with my list. I've been staring at it.
Print it.
The Wii is garbage. Well, I mean, the Wii controller. How are you even supposed to like judge the Wii controller, considering the controller was the console? There's no Wii console and Wii games without the controller. That's like the whole thing.
Yeah. And
So-
it's also like what I will give it is, I mean, it was comfortable, it didn't hurt to hold, and it was pretty revolutionary. Like they tried something cool with it.
It was. Yeah, no.
And I appreciate
Microsoft and Sony immediately copied them with the Motion Plus thing and the whatever the Microsoft one was. I forget off the top of my head. It was a bold decision, and I think they did pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the controller's fault that motion controls suck. It's just, it's how it is.
Yeah. Okay, next.
What's next?
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe!
Whoa! I love that game!
Items tier.
Item tier list. Ooh, this is going to be a fun one.
Banana?
How do we feel about Banana?
It's iconic.
It's the iconic banana. C for banana?
They're annoying. Fine, B.
I'm putting this in A.
I put it in.
I'll probably move it around, but I really like it. Blooper is.
Blooper
I
F,
swear to
F,
God, I'm
F,
so mad
F.
about this. Add row below. Hang on. This is actually getting the blooper tier. I cannot put into words how much I hate this thing. It's not fun to use. It's not fun to get. It's not fun to get hit by. It serves absolutely no purpose in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. If it was simply not a part of the game, it would be better. On God. Bob-omb is pretty cool. I put it above the banana.
I don't like it. It's annoying.
What? Well,
It's scary to hold, and if you aim it wrong, it's potentially very dangerous for you. It stresses me out. It stresses me out when I get it.
I'll give it B for Bob-omb.
You know what? That's so fair. Boomerang I like. I put an A. I put an A.
I have very mixed feelings about it.
It's fun to be. Wow, I love Boo.
Oh, that might have to go below blooper.
Hey, I love Boo. I can understand why you would hate Boo.
No, him and I have a past. We have a history.
He and I are buddies, so we're gonna put Boo in A.
I'm putting Boo in C.
Bullet Bill!
Bullet Bill's S tier.
I love that. I love
Bullet
that.
Bill has
dude.
to be S tier.
Coin.
The coin.
C for coin. I get it. It's helpful when you get them all. It's boring.
I do think the coin is really good at balancing the game, so I will put it in S tier. I think it's the best. That is what balances the entire game.
Yes.
Because if you're in first place, you have the chance to grab the coin, and that's really important, because if you could just grab, like, defensive items all the time, that'd be too overpowered. However, you can still grab the coin when you're in, like, second place, and you're begging for a red shell, or anything that'd be more beneficial. It's not very exciting.
So I put it in C.
I'll put it top of B tier. It's important.
This item is only in battle mode, you said, so it's an F.
Yeah, I agree.
The A. Ooh, the A
all
is cool
items.
And fun. However, you just have to spam everything because there's usually a bomb, and if you get hit by it, if somebody hits you, then the bomb goes off and it hurts you. And then also people can like steal your items.
Yeah.
So I put it in D.
I'm gonna put it below Boo. Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing. It's so annoying because when you get it, you feel like you just have to blow it all immediately, or else, like, someone's gonna steal it, you're gonna get hit by lightning, people are going to run into you and screw you over.
Yeah, and
so it's like you don't really strategize around it. You just kind of get it and say, okay, I have to use it all right now.
Yeah, people can steal the items that are floating around you, Camerson. Fire Flower, I like it.
Hate it. I'm putting it D tier.
Yeah, that's only because you always get hit by it.
No, it's because I always grab it at the least opportune. Here I am, like second place. I need something to make me into first place. I grab a double item box. It's a fire flower and a red shell. If it was a red shell and a fire flower, I would have won the game. But oh no, I have to get rid of my entire fire flower first so I can use that red shell. But I don't have time to do that, so then I lose the game. Awful item. I hate it. It pisses me off. D tier.
No. Now, what you're really thinking of when you say that is the golden mushroom.
That too. However, at least it's really good to be able to use a bunch of mushrooms at the same time.
Yeah, I put golden mushroom at top of A.
Yeah, I'll do that too. I agree.
3 green shells.
3 green shell.
They're alright.
It's better than... It's better than bomb. It's better than bomb.
Yeah. I agree with that. What the heck? Why does that one not have a transparent back? I'm mad.
I thought so too. The single green shell.
It's defensive. I like it.
It is. I'll put it
in
above banana. It's like banana but cooler.
Actually, you know what? Yeah.
I think so. Right. The shock. Ooh.
Actually, I'm putting boomerang down here. Okay. I love the shock. It causes chaos.
It does cause a lot of chaos.
I like it. It's exciting.
It shakes up the game a whole bunch. I really like the shell. I'll put it above the single green shell.
And the thrill that you get when you dodge it. Oh man.
That's, you know, I think it is S tier, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Single mushroom, I think that's top of S tier.
Single mushroom.
Mushroom's awesome, dude. Mushrooms win you games.
Yeah, but look
So
further
does Bullet
down.
Bill.
You have 3 mushrooms. I say it's top of A.
The mushroom is extremely versatile. It can give you so many shortcut opportunities. You can dodge blue shells. If you're holding a single mushroom in first place, you're popping off. Like, you're doing great.
3 mushrooms.
You could, but it's more rare.
Piranha plant.
Piranha plant.
I want to love it, but I don't.
I think it's worse than Fire Flower.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because everything I just said about the Fire Flower and getting that before the item that I need to win is like triple so for the Piranha plant. Because it's way slower to get rid of.
It like drags you around and
oh
often,
yeah, it's so annoying.
I don't like it. I put it bottom of D.
It's just annoying. Red shell, top of A. Red shell goes crazy. It's top of A.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Game defining. You know what else is game defining? The blue shell.
Yeah.
But I kind of hate it too.
Honestly, I'm putting it in C.
I'm putting it
in C because it's like, typically when you get the blue shell, it's like you're not close enough typically to first for it to really benefit you. You're really only benefiting whoever is in like maybe second, definitely third.
Yeah.
Typically. But like, I mean, I don't know. Unless you are like playing with friends and you literally like know the person that's in, like you know who's in first and you just want to like, you know, torture, then it's a C tier for me.
I think that's fair. I pretty much feel the same way. Every single time I draw a blue shell, it just feels like a dead draw. Like I would have had literally anything else. Like this does not help me when I get this item.
It's changing someone's game, but not really yours.
It's affecting someone that's not me, so what's the point? I don't need this. This is not helpful.
Star S tier.
Star has to be S tier. That's the game-winning thing right there. The horn! Oh, I love the horn. It's fantastic. Yo, what's up, Rickles? How do you feel about this Mario Kart 8 Deluxe item tier list?
Yeah, woo!
You tell me, Rickles.
3 banana.
3 of them.
3 banana.
It's cooler than 2 of them, or 1 of them even.
I don't agree.
What?
I don't agree because as soon as you use one or somebody runs into one, then you don't really have reliable protection from stuff that's coming at you from the place behind.
Just drop it.
I guess.
You could just drop it.
But I don't know. I still prefer the 1 banana. It's just more reliable shield.
But what if you had 3 banana?
But what if you had 3 mushroom?
Well, it's better than having
and that's S
1
tier.
mushroom.
3 red shells, S tier.
That's pretty great. Okay, hang on. Hang on.
Now I have to.
Let me really think about this. I think single mushroom is the best item in the whole game.
I don't know.
From a gameplay perspective, obviously having 3 of them is better than having 1 of them, but I really like single mushroom. Bullet Bill's awesome. That is also game defining.
I just like exciting items, and these are exciting and good. I also think your perspective on items is probably a little bit different from mine because typically you are playing from a very like defensive, trying to keep the lead standpoint. Whereas I'm sitting in my comfy 9th and I'm like, how can I mix things up? How can I... Yeah.
Horn
So-
is the best, Cade. I don't know if I agree with that, because if you're in second place and you get the horn, it's not super helpful. Because you're obviously not catching up to first place without getting something that'll get you there.
Yeah, but if someone tries to pass you?
But if someone tries to pass you, then yippee, I'm still in second place. You know, that doesn't really... What does that do for me?
Well, you
But
could
if I'm
be
in first
third.
place, having it in first place is, like, you know, the thing to... You know, that's the move. That's the wave.
This
It's
is
the vibe.
mine. Final answers. Downloaded.
I feel like mine's pretty good. I feel like mine's
Hi,
pretty good.
Ripple. Serenity. Banana.
Is the coin too high?
C for coin.
C for coin.
It's even the right. See, it's even like the same color.
C for coin.
C for coin.
There we go. Perfect.
Ship it.
It's been shipped.
Okay, now chat. I know this is very sad, but we are approaching the end of our tier list stream. We only have 2 left.
Yeah,
And
2
our
left.
next- Wait.
Not 3.
I didn't have that one open. Give me a second.
Definitely not 3 of them.
Okay, hang on. Give me a second. Coffee. Hang on. I don't know why I didn't have this one open. What? That's not it. It's coffee.
Which one shall we do next, though?
Frog emoji.
It's Frog
too.
Emoji. Happy Frog Friday, y'all.
Happy Frog Friday.
That is what is today. Frog Friday.
This guy, he's S tier.
I give him an S tier. Look how happy he is. He loves seeing you. These other 2 guys, stupid.
These dudes, well, I don't think they're stupid.
They're
but,
D
like,
tier frogs.
I just
Comparatively.
They look. I don't want to put them in D tier.
Why?
I feel sad about all of this, honestly. I don't want to put any of them in. I can't do this.
we could go on to the SpongeBob main character tier list if that would make things easier.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay. Okay.
I don't want to be mean to any of them.
It's okay, Adriana. They understand. They're all good frogs.
They're all really good frogs.
It's impossible to say which one the best one really
This is why we cannot rank animals. They're
We
all
can't
very
do it.
good.
That's just not possible. We have to stay true to ourselves.
That's it. Okay, alright. Next is school supplies tier list maker. This was my bid. I really
All right.
wanted to do this one. Okay.
Let's do this. Highlighters. Those are
Slider scored. Hello. Thank you for the 100-bit spider tier list. Unfortunately,
too scary. I would get
we already
scared.
picked our tier list that we're gonna make, but oh yeah, that's scary. I would be scared. But thank you very much for the 100 bits. Okay.
How do we feel about highlighter?
Highlighters. They're like an A.
That's
They're
where I put
exciting.
mine.
They're very
vital.
exciting, but like S. Well, we'll get to S. Pencil.
Pencil's S tier. Come on. How could it? What's above? Mechanical pencil? Oh, fancy.
Absolutely not.
Ooh la la.
Pen is S tier.
Oh, actually, pen is better than pencil.
Yeah.
But I still like
so,
pencil,
like,
though.
Pencil's still good. It's just. It reminds me of standardized tests.
Those do suck.
It's like it's a B. It's a B for me because also, like, pencils are super. Like. If it's a very sharp pencil like this, yeah, but then, you know, what if you don't have this next item, which is, you know, crucial?
Every classroom in America has a pencil sharpener. Is the thing. So this is worthless, really.
Yeah, but what if you're doing your homework? elsewhere.
Well, then you probably have access to another pencil or a pen.
No, what if you were doing it in the waiting room of the doctor's office or something?
They probably have a pencil or a pen that you could obtain.
I'm putting it in B with the pencil.
I find it redundant.
Calculator, so good. You can type 11037 on it.
No, you can't. It'll error
It's really
code.
great. It's really great.
You can type 8008.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
S tier.
The pen does glide. I agree. Ruler is so boring. I put that in C.
What's wrong with a ruler? Well, you never in wood shop? That's important. You need
boring.
this.
It's important, but it's boring, so I put it in C.
I value the measurements. It's important to know.
I love colored pencils. They are so lovely.
Bottom of S tier. I've used many a colored pencils in my day.
They're A tier for me.
Art class was a breeze. Mechanical pencils, I don't know why I'm so contrarian. I do not care about mechanical pencils.
Ooh, this type looks like I don't like. I like the very like. Gosh, it was like a. Like it's got sides, like the hexagon shape or whatever. Kinda.
The what?
Like the. So you see this one looks like almost like a pen, like it's like round around. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But.
Can do.
Mechanical pencils were. I liked them. I
did not like. I give me the, wood and graphite any day.
It's just for me. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because when writing and taking notes and stuff, with the wooden type, it gets inconsistent because you start writing and it's like really sharp and really fine, and then as you write more, it gets thicker. So I didn't like reading, like looking back at it, it's just cleaner when you have written with like a mechanical.
That is a really good point. And I admit that I'm probably just completely wrong about this. I don't know what it is about me, but I mechanical pencils are probably better in most ways, but I prefer analog.
You just sharpen.
But I really prefer, pen. Like that's what I always use. It's just always a pen.
Well, okay, so Evan is saying you just sharpen, but like then you have to keep sharpening very consistently. And no matter how much you sharpen, unless you're sharpening after like every word or two, it's never gonna stay consistent.
That is true.
That's just me. This, I love.
Hate
this eraser.
Hate it.
What?
Yeah.
No, this is really great. This is really great for art. These Stedler erasers, it's S tier.
I don't like it. I never liked the big erasers. I don't know why. It just, like, if I need to erase something, it's on the back of my pencil. I can just erase it like that.
I think it's different for art, I think.
And I don't know if I just have, like, gorilla strength and I don't know my own power. If I ever have one of these things, the page is definitely getting ripped. Like, every single time. It's hard for me to be gentle enough with it to erase what I need to erase without, like, tearing up the paper or going too hard with it or too light to the point where it doesn't do what I need it to do. It's just, I don't know. It's not for me.
That's fair.
Big eraser is clunky. It's a clunky eraser. I prefer the finer point.
God, these go on D immediately.
Oh, the safety scissors?
Safety scissors?
What's the point? The one thing that scissors are supposed to be is sharp. If they're not sharp, why bother? Elmer's glue? Get the hell out of here. Elmer glue stick? Even worse.
What? No!
Actually, no, wait. The glue stick is better.
Glue stick's good. I like glue stick. The actual glue, though, it was really messy to use.
It was awful. But it tastes so good. Oh, this explains so much about my chat.
So useful. At least it's useful. The safety scissors don't even cut anything. You know what I mean? That's just Sharpie S tier.
The glue makes it disgusting and soggy. The Sharpie is S tier, though. Yes. Ooh.
5-star notebook.
The notebook.
I just bought one of these.
How could you not have that top of S?
Well, it's like not top of S because...
This is where all of the important information goes and lives.
Well, yeah, but you need the writing utensils first. Yeah? No?
I could just get a laptop.
Crayola markers! They're like A tier.
Crayola markers.
I like them.
I'll put them low B tier.
Crayons S tier. Easy.
Crayons have to be S tier.
S tier.
I was always more of a color pencil guy, but I'll put them up there. The humble binder.
Oh, I loved binders.
You need them. They are critical. I mean, in terms of importance.
Backpack.
I mean, the backpack's more important though. Like, how are we gauging this?
I don't. These are like. These don't count. These shouldn't count. These are the things that all of these things go into.
Yeah. What is this even? A pencil case?
Yeah, it's a pencil case.
I never owned a pencil case, actually. I never had one.
That's where you put all your supplies, all your things.
No, I just had a little compartment in my backpack, and I just shoved it all in there. It works fine.
I guess so.
Unnecessary, low C tier. But if you have one, you're smart and organized, and probably better than me.
Add a row below.
What's going down there?
Shoot, I messed this up again.
I need a backpack, which holds my binders, which holds my notebooks, which I use to write in with pen, and then probably pencil. Sharpies are helpful. Color pencils are also helpful. Crayola crayons are the backup. You know what? Highlighter is S tier. It's so important.
You put them.
Uh-huh.
That's the tier. You put them.
You put it.
You put them. All them. That's it. That's my final answer. Download image.
I think this is my final answer, too. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That is correct.
That's wholesome. You like so many of those ended up in S for you. We love that.
Well, I mean, again, it's kind of order of importance.
Yeah, that's true. You put them.
The crayons and the colored pencils and the Sharpie and the highlighter and the pencils and the pens go into the backpack. You use all of those things to write into the notebook. The notebook goes into the binder, which goes into the backpack. Calculator's a calculator. That's obviously important. The ruler is pretty specific for some things, but also very helpful. Same with the markers. Mechanical pencils I never used. Elmer's glue is even more specific. A pencil case I never owned, so it doesn't matter. But still helpful. The big eraser I very rarely use, but can be helpful. Pencil sharpener, helpful situationally. And then Elmer's glue sucks, and then the safety scissors actively suck too.
Yeah.
That's my logic to this puzzle.
Yeah, I guess I technically could have put like binder in you put them. However,
yeah, that's kind of my logic going into it.
Binder felt more like.
Well, what's the point of a binder? You put in.
I had different ones. Does that make sense? And it was very customizable.
Yes, that does.
So it feels more creative. It feels more creative than just this is where I put things. I don't know.
No, that does make sense.
Anyway.
I was the same way too. I had different binders and stuff like that, but the variety is limited.
Okay, and here's our last one.
Is it time?
Yeah.
Is it time for the big one?
Time.
Oh boy. Well, here we go.
SpongeBob main characters tier list maker.
Sponge characters. Who's the best SpongeBob to ever do it?
Mr. Krabs.
Eugene Krabs.
Where will he go, chat?
He's like an A tier. He's pretty silly.
Yeah, he's A tier. Sandy's also A tier.
I think Sandy's not as good as Mr. Krabs, but pretty good.
Yeah.
Patrick is gatekeeping low S. Well, I don't know. He's gatekeeping high A, actually.
I don't know. I'm gonna...
Wherever you put him, I understand.
I don't love Patrick. I put him in B.
Patrick has so many good moments, but so many bad moments.
I really thought I would like Patrick more when Once upon a time, someone episodes.
What? What? I can't hear you. What?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is SpongeBob.
Yes,
That's S for Sandy or S for SpongeBob.
Squidward, he's S for SpongeBob, S for
Yes,
Squidward.
they're in love. Barnacle boy. I mean man. I mean boy.
Who cares? Who cares?
Who cares? No, he's cool. He's in B tier.
Who cares? I don't have an emotional attachment to Gary. Top of S.
After watching through SpongeBob recently, I do think that Gary is legitimately the best character.
Yeah.
He's so silly. He's perfect.
He's silly, and he is awesome, and so is Karen, and that's why she gets second place.
Karen is pretty great. Above Sandy, below Krabs in A tier. Mermaid Man. I'll give him like high B tier. I like him.
He gets in C tier for me.
Actually, you know what? I think Barnacle Boy's sillier. I'll put Barnacle Boy above Mermaid Man. Mrs. Puff.
She's silly.
Oh, SpongeBob.
I like her. I put her in A.
Why? I'll put her bottom of A, below Sandy.
Yeah.
Why is Larry... This is SpongeBob main character's tier list maker. As much as I like Larry, this dude is not a main character. But I still like him. I'll give him low B, sure. I still like them all. Larry above Patrick? No, don't let what I've just said influence
I don't
you.
know. He was really like, I don't know. Patrick just disappointed me a lot.
Patrick is very disappointing in many ways.
No, this guy.
Tom Kenny Pirate Edition. There he is.
He didn't really like, you know.
Where would you even... I guess he's C tier. I don't know. I don't know where else to put him.
I need someone to put in D, so I'm putting him there.
Okay. Yeah.
Pearl, I put in A. Or B.
It feels mean to put him there. Pearl I'll put in C. Plankton I'll put below Squiddy and S.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow, look!
Our lists are pretty darn close.
Yeah. Well, we did it.
I think SpongeBob's better than Gary, sorry.
He's not, but okay.
But Gary is second close. Very, very second.
He is in every episode. I don't know. I really don't actually think he's a D tier character. It's just I need someone to put there, and he looks like he looks good there.
Explain the intricacies of the motivations and character arc that Tom Kenny Patchy the Pirate has gone through from the intro.
I know if you're ready.
We say yes every time.
Well, he has to check.
Go back to the home, Grandpa. We've already answered this question a gazillion times.
He has to check every time. He's not gonna assume that you're just like ready again just because you were ready yesterday.
Of course I'm ready. I wouldn't be here if I was not ready. I would flip the channel. I know I'm not. I know he's not patchy. Also,
what if
still,
you were sitting your stuff down, but you had to run and use the restroom? You're not ready.
Well, then I'd flip to Samurai Jack instead. How about that?
Okay. Well,
I think we did good.
Yeah, I think
this is a mighty productive stream, and we've come to learn a lot more about everyone really watching.
Yeah.
This is good. We've all done good today. And now it's time to go away. What do we do now, Adriana?
I'm sorry. I was looking at Twitch. And
yes.
Izzy is streaming. Sonic Frontier says, "Sonic, I am not a furry."
Well.
Is she? Is she not?
We can lie to ourselves if we want.
Oh, what if we rated her and said?
Yeah.
Ooh, TT, oh, whoa.
Oh no.
Like, you know.
Let's not get her too excited now, but sure, why not?
Ooh,
Slash
raid. Oh, whoa.
Izzy Bell. There you go. I've initiated the raid.
Okay, wait. Give me a second.
No, take your time.
Okay.
Make sure you all say ooh TTOO.
Ooh, TTOO. Alright. Raid. She really said, Sonic, I am not a furry.
We're about to find out. You ready?
Wait, no!
No, okay, no, I'm just asking.
Okay, the raid has been created.
Okay.
I will be ready, and it will be ready to raid in 5 seconds.
Okay, a final bow. Thank you all very much for watching. It was a pleasure creating this wonderful content for all of you.
Yes.
So long.
So long, farewell.
All of my opinions were correct. I'm clicking raid now. Goodbye.
Mine were more correct. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ooh, TTOO. And I'm going to click stop streaming now.
Me too.
Goodbye,
Okay.
for real.